Rockphone, work for the stream. We're about to find out. We're about to find out, guys. All right, let's try this again. Hey, Zolf, how are you doing, man? This thing's probably going to be barely big enough for my phone. Let's see here. All right. Oh, man. So there's this piece that's supposed to expand and fit. And I'm having a beast of a time trying to get this thing to expand out far enough. What teams are on TV right now?
Most of them are, because all he's got is red, so he put this on here. So it's just like every scoring plan. So it's all the teams. It's live, most of the time.
So they're telling me all the teams. I have no idea what that means.
All the football teams are on. So it's just like this is the day they usually play, and this channel covers all the games, not just one.
It is. It's
Yes.
it's. Say hi to this YouTube.
What's up, guys?
Yes,
Red
indeed.
zone, little rest zone and red zone.
So we're watching something here. I have no idea what it is. And I'm about to do some cooking in here. Get my dinner ready and probably make my lunch for tomorrow. But this, I guess it's locked in pretty well. All right, guys. So from that, I think we're going to get this. Sorry for all the swapping around. I'm sure that's really crazy for y'all. So now it's time to get this thing set up. I guess we're going to screw this in right here. How is everybody doing? Sorry guys, I cannot see chat at the moment. We'll fix that shortly. Let's see, we got a swivel. How do we lock that swivel in? Oh, I guess right there. And that should be telescoping. Let's see if we can. Oops, it's not what we want. Maybe it is. Ooh, oh, that's not what we want. We'll get this fixed up soon. Maybe it's this. No, that doesn't control it. So how do we control? There we go. That's what we wanted to do. All right. Okay, guys. Just about figured this thing out. Oops. And then it slips right off. Tell you what, let's take this out of its case. Is Grady out and about? Causing trouble. So Grady's supposed to show up at 2, like after 2 a.m. So he is not going to be here for a while. There we go. Okay. Wow. That was a lot of work. Let's see, top chat, we need live chat messages. All right, I think that's good. Tripod success, absolutely. And now I gotta clean up my mess. I got a whole bunch of stuff out here on the table, all kinds of things, new cables, new power supply, got the tripod here. So I made a mess here. So we're gonna fix that up, and then we're going to cook a little food. Link, it's looking sharp. Thank you very much. We got our 2 power adapters. Y'all probably can't read that in reverse, and I don't know how to flip the video necessarily. But there are 2, since I already had one, 20,000 milliamps power supply. And it worked out really well today, so I wanted to buy another one, just so I could have another backup. Let's see, let's turn that up a little bit there. All right. Let's get these pieces back in. So here's something. Not really even sure what this piece is for. We've got a 90-degree section to it as well. All right. I think I need chat to stay on the system a little bit longer than that. I guess I can scroll back that way. Zelf, don't forget to charge the power bricks tonight. I'm doing it right now. Zelf, we got both power bricks, or both the 20,000 power bricks on the charger right at the moment, and we've got the 10,000 fully charged already. All right, so here is the tripod, and we are packing up the little pieces for it. We're done with that. Okay. Let's see, I believe this is the first time I've seen Rock on video. Nice. Yeah, don't usually show my face. Probably this little trip is the only time that y'all are going to see me. So enjoy it while you can. I'll say, I'm never expected to watch a DFK cooking stream much less than 2 minutes than a week. Absolutely. Yeah, Beef's got some serious allergies running right now. Hopefully he's feeling better soon. I certainly know that having allergy attacks when you're supposed to be enjoying yourself is not fun. Alright, so we got this other little cable. I forget what type that is called. I think it's a micro USB. Like the, oops, y'all probably can't see it very well, can you? I think it is a micro USB with the slanted top. And I got another one. So the USB cable that I have been using hooked up to the power pack to the phone was 6 feet long. It's a little too long to have attached to me. This one should be 4 feet. And I think it's going to be a little bit better to have that in my pocket. One side and the other side to the phone. So this will be better for taking around with us. All right.
Ready to get a walk with me? I want to go get a walk with I don't want to go for a walk.
But I gotta get some rest today. So
Okay.
Well,
Well, let's pack that up.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see what y'all are talking about in chat here.
I just
AFK cooking with Rock. You know, maybe that's one of the things that we could do is have like a AFK cooking cooking game. I don't know if a lot of people would like that, but maybe that would be one of the skills, right? Did you sleep with that hat on, Rock? I did. I slept with the hat on. Smash the thumbs up for the Miami stream. Absolutely, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do some cooking here, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna make.
right up there is your stuff in the cabinet.
Oh, thanks. Beeve has gotten me all taken care of here. He is.
I did unload the garage.
Been such-
One more to the left, I believe. Or no, you were right.
Oh, that's right.
It's just on that side right there.
There we go. Awesome. So we got lots of stuff. Thank you for putting all that in here.
There's more pans to the right of the fridge too, on the bottom.
I love it, man. It looks like you eat kind of like I do.
A lot of vegan stuff,
Oh, yeah.
organic.
Organic, yeah. You're right up my alley, man. I love it.
Yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix some spicy black beans. I'll put this.
Key fobs in there, glass right there.
Maybe we'll just angle this down a little bit.
It's the only one we got here, so.
Seen any celebrities yet? No, we have not seen any celebrities yet. I think Bolin. I guess you'd consider Bolin a celebrity, right?
The spit's kind of out here, I think.
Celebrate.
So we've got some fresh ginger, we've got some garlic, green pepper, habanero, and we're going to throw that in together. Let's see, is that all in frame? It's not really in frame, is it? Okay.
Everything I slept on at the airport was jamming my left shoulder. So
We've got some of this Beyond Meat, which is a vegan meatball. I'm going to throw in there, and some baby carrots. So it is a interesting mix that we're going to do here for this. We do need soap, don't we? And maybe even a little hand towel out here. Oh, no, I got this for now. You don't need to get up.
I do have some.
Just thinking out loud. I didn't want you to get up.
No, if I get up, it's because I want to get up.
Oh, yeah. You won't get up if you don't want to.
Thank you, sir. All right, we're just gonna put this probably right here is fine. Guys, if y'all ever go anywhere, make sure you've got the Beeve on your team. He is like totally taking care of shit.
Word up. What you need, I got it. What you need.
Let's see. Hopefully we've got a cutting board here somewhere.
Yes, below to the left.
Below to the left.
Keep going. It's on the other side of that fridge.
On the other side of the fridge.
Yeah, below to the left.
Oh, there it is.
I already scoped everything out there, right? I was looking. I looked everywhere for forks in the knife.
He has got this stuff scoped out. All right. So we're going to wash some of this stuff first. Let's see, I guess we can toss that. So I should have brought my little garlic peeler. I've got a very interesting thing to peel garlic with. Catch up a chat and see what y'all are talking about here. Vegan meatball. You know, you are what you eat, man. Who's the smoker? It's actually, Beef's got some allergies stuff going on.
She's causing me nasal trip right now.
So yeah, it's not, he's not having a lot of fun at the moment. We could use some good vibes.
Good vibes.
I can cook dinner, I'm cooking lunch. Absolutely. You missing the mushrooms, man? Oh man, I saw the mushrooms there, and I really thought about getting some. I definitely did. But I was already loaded down, so I had 2 big grocery bags.
Yeah,
And that
we
was
didn't
a
know
little-
how far we were gonna have to walk either.
Yeah, did not.
Salt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, good to know. So I've got this cool little garlic peeler. It's like a tube. It's like a tube, and it's made of some kind of rubbery type of substance. And you put these, you put the garlics in there, and you spin it around in your hands like this. And I guess because of the texture of that rubbery thing, it kind of crushes and peels off the garlic really nicely. Otherwise, you're having to spend a lot of time trying to get that with your hands, right? These little tiny pieces of garlic is almost not even worth dealing with here. All right, because for me, when I'm adding garlic, I want to add garlic. All right, see what y'all are saying here in chat. Couldn't help it. Awesome. All right, no celebrities yet, but I do have a message out to Bullen, just asking him when he is going to be ready for us to link up.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
two.
awesome. Thanks, sir. All right. Just trim the garlic foot and lightly crush it, peel, skin by hand. Yeah. So we could do that. I've got a little knife. Cut that little piece off. Crush it a little bit. See how that goes. That came off pretty well. Let's try that again. When I talk on stream, I have what?
I'm always like
Just kind of chilling with
at a different
my screen in the background.
Time. You're like consistent and smooth.
I don't know about that, man. Sometimes I get pretty hyped. Other times I think I'm a
You
little
still
too soft.
speak clearly though, like very clearly.
I think that might be the instructor
Could be.
experience that I've had, teacher.
I always gotta just try to squeeze in between Mosh and Starbuck and everybody else.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. If you're in the stream with other people, so when I've joined y'all's streams
And they're my
before,
best friends, so it's like any garage moment. You just gotta talk over the other person,
exactly,
you know?
exactly. And I've noticed that when I'm on y'all's streams and other streams too, I just it's a lot different. I don't talk quite as much.
I don't either when it's a bunch of people. I do more when it's just like a one-on-one or two-on-one, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I haven't done it for very long, so it's kind of like a work in progress.
I don't know if I've. You know what? I honestly do not know if I've seen one of
Don't
your.
lie.
I
You
don't.
were a smooth jazz radio host in your past life. So.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not sure if I've actually watched one of your solo streams yet. I feel embarrassed. How many have you
No,
done?
I don't have very many solo streams. I go on the smaller groups with like one person from time to time.
Gotcha.
But just in general, period. For it gets kind of tough too when you're talking about something you're super pumped and passionate about. You just want to interject, you know.
Right.
I think that's the biggest problem.
All right, guys. Zabu says I'm lazy and get chopped garlic. That's a really good idea. I should have gotten some chopped garlic, but I'm in such a habit of getting the fresh stuff that it's a little difficult for me now. But Zelf, good idea. I think that worked pretty well for me. Got to get that fresh taste. Yeah, I've been doing that for so long now. Does not compare. So I had 2x. Yeah, definitely like to add that. TuneFed says cooking stream. PogChamp, absolutely right. We're doing a DFK cooking stream here tonight. The wife and I are over here trying to figure out who's going to do those carrots. Right? All right, so one of the things that I've learned, in fact, not too many years ago, was that you're always supposed to crush the garlic, right? So having a big knife and crushing it first, I want to wait on that until I'm a little bit more ready to throw that into the pan. But we are going to definitely have a decent amount of garlic in there. In fact, look at this, one of the bigger ones right here. So I think we're going to do that one too. And Zelf, yeah, look how easy that was. Zelf has got it for the win.
Did you point out the awesome shirt on stream, or did somebody else point it out?
Oh, the shirt?
I'm sure
Yeah.
Sergeant would love that one.
Yeah, I've been wearing it all day, and I don't think anyone's mentioned the shirt yet, but
They're slipping.
dude,
I
y'all
mentioned
hear
that
them.
shirt. I mentioned that shirt. Beautiful shirt, man.
Absolutely.
My kids would be all over that shirt.
Yeah, I've had a lot of compliments on this thing. It was actually a friend of mine, so I'm terrible at picking out my own clothes.
Yeah,
I have no fashion sense whatsoever, but I've got a female friend, and many years ago, I say many, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, she said, "We need to take you shopping." I'm like,
That
okay.
means she really likes you when she says stuff like that.
I was looking for, to go out dating at the time, and she's like, "No, we need to get you shopping." So she likes me, yes, but not in the girlfriend type of way. And so that's a good friend to have also.
Heck yeah, she'll be honest with you.
That's right. And so she's
You kinda
actually the
need
one.
on the other team, to be honest with you.
What's
like
that?
I said you kind of need one on the other team, to be honest.
Absolutely,
Like that,
right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to pick up some of these vegan meatballs here. Get that going a little bit when we're ready. And then once that meat, and of course it's vegan meat, once that gets going, then we're going to chop up that garlic or crush that garlic, put that garlic in and let it sizzle around with that meat. And that's going to be really tasty. So this is kind of almost ready. Get started. Let's see what y'all are saying here in chat. Honk. Yeah, it's kind of like maybe almost like a swan type of a thing. It's hard to really say exactly what it is in a way. But yeah, it could be maybe a goose type thing or swan type thing. Looks like George from Cryptos R Us not attempting. I was hoping for Grady to meet him up. Oh, looks like George from Cryptos R Us is not attending. Oh man, that would have been really good for Grady to confront George face to face. I would have loved to see that. Let's see. Goose in Spirit, 100%. Definitely Goose in Spirit. So let's wash some of these guys here. We're gonna wash the habanero. We're gonna wash the orange pepper, and I think everything else is washed. I guess we'll wash this too, although normally I don't. In fact, we're not gonna wash that. We're gonna keep it just like that. Garbage disposal here. All right, so let's get this habanero chopped up real good. Do y'all cook with habaneros at all? Anyone in chat, or y'all? Do y'all use habaneros?
I love hot peppers, especially habaneros.
Yeah, something about the fruitiness of the habanero especially really excites me about this.
I love spicy stuff.
So this stuff is going to be really hot.
Don't touch your eyes without washing
Yeah.
your hands.
Some people can't even touch the pepper itself without getting burns, pepper
Eyes or
burns.
something like that.
In general, I've been able to eat habaneros right off the plant. I grow them.
Yeah, my aunt she grows a bunch of peppers too, and those are pretty good.
Yeah. All right,
She
so let's.
wanted to expand the kind that she grew this year, because she had like 5 different kinds last year.
Oh, really? What kinds does she have?
She had like you know the crazy pot ones, what are they called?
The ghost peppers,
She had, what are those peppers?
or the Trinidad,
Trinidad, there it
something.
is.
Mm-hmm.
And then jalapenos, habaneros, chili peppers,
Let's take this bigger knife.
and some other ones too.
Yeah, that's really good.
She didn't think they would do that great either, but they did wonderful. They lived in the part of Washington that soil is beautiful for any sort of gardens or farming or anything like that.
Really.
Yeah, it's
And-
like in the floodplains down there.
And it doesn't get too cold too quickly that they can still grow good peppers?
No, I mean, so it doesn't get freezing very often in Seattle and Tacoma as much as you might think it would.
Mm-hmm.
It's more mild than anything. We do get it in the wintertime from time to time, but even lately, like people think it rains all the time. We went 80-something days without a single bit of rain.
Oh, really?
And that doesn't, I mean, it's happened more so in the last 5 years than it has in the last 20.
Wow.
Back when I was growing up, we used to get snow all the time. They don't really get snow that much anymore. From time to time, we'll get a storm that rolls in. It just can't be avoided, but we have, our mountains get snow, but the lowlands don't usually get it at all. Unless you're east of the mountains, like Spokane. They have extreme winters and extreme summers.
Yeah, I've got a friend that lives in Portland, and she was kind of telling me that same thing. I found it really odd, because I always thought...
Seattle are real close to exactly how, I mean, they're the exact same, like, weather, really.
Yeah, I found it odd that their weather was actually quite a bit like Central Texas.
It's like Northern California-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say even more so as, I don't know, global warming gets worse or whatever. It's definitely changed for us. Like the temperature of the Puget Sound is probably like a full degree warmer than it was when I was a kid, which is a lot. Last summer, we had Mount Rainier in the backyard, you know. And it's like that's like a 15,000 foot mountain. Right? In the wintertime, it gets just blanketed with snow, just beautiful, and just snow capped all over the place. You don't see much of the rocks. Last summer, there was so much snow melt so fast that thing went from being snow covered to just being like a vicious rock in like a month.
Oh man.
That was some pretty significantly fast snow melt. Usually it takes a while for it to come off the mountain.
Yeah.
Then we'll get floods from the river systems. Not where I'm at though. I'm a problem with that.
So I know that California gets a lot of fires. Is there a lot of flooding there?
Last 3 years, we've got a lot of fires too because our trees are drier than they used to be, right?
Uh-huh.
And we have more. If our trees are dry like that, it's more dangerous where we are because we get more lightning strikes than even California.
Wow.
You know.
Huh.
East of the mountains is like a total different ecosystem. What are you looking for, Rock? You know I know.
I know you know. Can opener. Oh, we know.
This one right here.
This one?
Yeah, did you look in that?
I thought I did, but did I miss it? Was I blind?
Tell me what that
I don't know. Uh-oh. Let's check in here. No. Interesting. No can opener.
Well,
Oh, maybe in here? Could it be? No? Oh, I didn't check over these. No? Oh.
you didn't get the ones that have the pole tops.
No, I didn't. Didn't even think about that. Okay, guys, so we're not going to add the beans to this today. It's okay.
I bet you in Whole Foods probably got a sheep.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll have one. We'll just need to go to Whole Foods and pick that up.
Hey, I like the freestyle cooking stream though. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's
you
right.
know?
You never know what you're going to get.
You seem like the type of guy that should have a big, huge Bowie knife stuck to your head. Boom! Let me open this can real quick. This is how we do it in Texas.
That's right.
Don't need a can opener for a can.
Zelf is saying he's going to boycott the stream since there's no beans and no music.
We don't want to get copyrighted and we're without the can opener.
Oh, that is true. We have to have the right music. We need some good DeFi Kingdoms music, but I don't have access to that right at the moment.
See if Sam could whip up some nice cooking melodies, you know?
Oh, wow. Got some cooking melodies?
I don't know if he does, but maybe we pressure him into doing a couple. I would like to meet some people who have some talent with music
Yeah.
and maybe collaborate with them.
I do a little bit of music also, but I would not say that I'm particularly great at it. So, again, don't come to me.
I've got a passion for it and better at it than I.
Yeah.
My buddy who also plays this game with us, Mother Ruckus,
Mm-hmm.
he can make beautiful beats and music and all sorts of stuff. But he hasn't done it in like, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years. And
Let's crush this.
he thinks he's not that great, but he's beautifully great at it, you know?
So, do y'all do any cooking?
When I'm hungry,
I try, but
Not a lot.
I like the barbecue. I'm a good
Ah, the barbecue is good.
I
Yeah.
love cooking on the barbecue.
I try. The food that I like to eat most of the time has to be fresh, so unfortunately.
Are you mostly more like a raw vegan and just eat all raw stuff?
I actually do like watermelons and fruits.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, typically.
All right, guys. I think we are just about here. I guess the only other thing that I want to do is chop up some carrots. And then we're going to have at it. Put a couple carrots down here.
We could do a cooking stream tomorrow. We'll all grab a couple things,
There you go.
including the can opener.
Yeah, I need to pick up some hand soap and
I found that hand soap. I don't know if that would clean dishes, but I figured we can
yeah.
research it.
Oh, this soap is perfect for today. But
Yeah.
I think if you did you take this from like the bathroom?
Sure, he'll text me at like 3 o'clock, be like, about Friday, like, all right, go to Whole Foods and grab this, we need this.
Oh, right. Oh man, that would be maybe a good time to if Grady's still.
They close. Whole Foods
Ah.
closes. They're not 24 hours either.
Oh, they're not.
No, they
That's
went
sacrilege.
Until 7:30 this morning. I was trying to get in there at 6 something. I was walking the Miami streets like a streetwalker,
Like
man.
a 2-bit streetwalker.
Yeah, I mean, and the rolling broken suitcase, my suitcase,
Oh.
the handle broke right when I got to Florida. So I had to just bend down and push it or lift it up.
I've had to do that before too. It's like roaming the streets at night. There was some place where I was flying to teach one of my classes, and it was midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., something like that when the last flight arrived. And I had to walk probably like 5 or 8 blocks, these type of city blocks, in the dark. And it was someplace like, I want to say, in a shady part of New York or something
Oh
like
yeah,
New
you don't
Jersey.
pee at night.
It was real sketch, and I was a little worried. Here I am walking alone with this suitcase.
It's targeted. You have to look crazy and look like you don't give a shit when you fit in, you know?
Right. So I had this suitcase trailing behind me. Oh, tourist, some dude just waiting to get mugged or robbed. Who knows? Yeah.
Especially on the East Coast, New York.
Yeah.
New York is endless, man. I've never been to a city that big. That big.
All right, guys. We've got a little bit of that meat there. We've got our ginger, habanero, crushed garlic. We've got orange. Oh, I just noticed there's a whole lot of orange here, and I don't normally like to do a lot of the same color. So we're missing green, and of course there should have been some black bean in there too. Would be good to have some red. Usually when I'm trying to prepare a meal, I'll have lots of different colors, but not this time it looks like. All right. Let's see what y'all are saying here in chat. Hang with the boys. Absolutely right. Lucky Duck. Hey, Lucky Duck.
Lucky duck.
Oregon's generally awesome. DFK Kitchen, they're saying. I've been working at it. Used to take break sweat with hot Cheetos. Wow, interesting. Hot Cheetos.
What
One of
with
my
hot
favorites. What?
Cheetos? What with hot Cheetos?
Spicy stuff. Working up spicy stuff. Let's see. I've recently stopped removing skin from the ginger. Oh yeah. So I've not. I guess y'all noticed I did not remove the skin from the ginger. There is kind of like a bacteria that lives on the skin of the ginger, and so it's good to keep it there if you can, right?
Like a good bacteria for your gut or something?
Yes, like a good bacteria for gut.
My uncle always used to chew on raw ginger.
TuneFed says, time to summon another potato. Hey, TuneFed. Mythics. That's going to be a mythic.
That's Zabu's job. Leave the potatoes to Zabu. Although he's got a Gen Zero printer now. He won one.
Beans, the magical fruit.
Imported it. We'll find out.
Pretty sure that ain't a real thing. Since you're in Florida, eat Cheddar's scratch chicken and eat Monte Cristo. So the issue.
What's Monte Cristo?
So what is Monte Cristo? I think it is a chicken, right? It's a chicken cooked a certain way, if I remember. And of course, for those that don't know, I'm eating vegan, so no chicken stuff unless
I'll
they
eat
just.
the Monte Cristo.
There he goes. The says he'll do it. He'll take one for the team.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Summon result. TuneFed says Potato Monk Miner. Welcome to the team, Keck.
Yeah.
Man, sorry, Rock. It's not vegetarian. Yep. I can't do that, and it's not even vegetarian. It's got to be like. So, I didn't. Up till about 2 years ago, I was not vegan, right? So y'all have to keep that in mind. And then the partner that I started to date a couple of years ago, you know how sometimes people make strange ultimatum. I don't even want to say ultimatums. It's not really the right word, but you know, sometimes you start dating someone and they have some strange, or strange to you, I should say, some strange requirements. Let's just say that. Some strange requirements to date them or hang out with them or whatever it is. And so, you know, at some point early in the relationship, we were talking about, you know, having sex. And she says, unless you're vegan, you're not coming inside of me. Right? So this is suddenly
That's what
turned.
I would have lied to her and said, absolutely, only eat non-living things.
Yeah, so this suddenly turned into an adult stream. But that is so if I wasn't gonna be eating vegan, I was like, okay, so we'll do
The only
vegan.
raw meat you're gonna get.
So,
I said the only raw meat you're gonna get is meat.
Yeah.
carrots and hot sauce. Where are we going? Yep. Bloaters, perfect day, so on. Are we gonna eat sushi on bloater day? Man, so bloater day is tomorrow, guys. Dinosaur steak fish sticks. That would be cool. Deep fried ham turkey cheese sandwich. Y'all go for it, man. It sounds delicious, don't get me wrong. I'm just, you know, I want to be making out with my girlfriend, so I have to abstain from that stuff. Yes, I have strange requirements. Love bloaters. Absolutely right. If she's vegan, she can't have. Oh, no. What I've done to this channel, it's an adult channel now. I'll be anything you want me to be, baby. So, not necessarily. I'm not quite like that. But I mean, so here's the deal, guys. I've not, up until, like I said, 2 years ago, wasn't vegan. And it seemed like it was, and she's really fit too, right? And so it seemed like it was not a absurd request. I guess I was like, oh, I'll try it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if that works. And amazingly enough, I've been perfectly fine with it. Like I said, we've got some vegan meats that taste exactly like meat that I'm used to. And so I hardly notice that I'm missing out on anything. She's the best, wow, she's the best motivational speaker ever. Absolutely. Okay, guys, let's move over to the stove area. Move y'all over here. Hello, we're right here. Is that camera gonna get it? Hey guys. Hello. There we go. All right, so we got our meat in there and we are ready to go. Let's get our veggie tray set up. See if we can get this on. Guess we'll start it at that temperature. Okay, adult question. Since you become vegan, does your seed taste better for her than, that's why she converted you? So, I don't necessarily think that's what it is, necessarily, guys. I think what it is, although I've heard that if you eat a lot of pineapples, then that can like change the taste a little bit, but it's not really about that. I think for her, she's just very, she's very sensitive to what she puts into her own body, and so she wants to make sure that other things that are going into her body are up to par. Right, so she's very particular about, you know, the food that she eats, things that she drinks, all that kind of stuff. All right, we're getting a little warm here. And it's cool. All right, let's get that cranked up a little bit. Oh yeah, we're feeling that warmth coming in through. So let's add a little bit of that dark. Oh, I should have got some onions to throw in there. Let's put those carrots in there too right away, because they're going to take a little while to cook. And I think we're going to wake up. So we got lots of people sleeping in the house right now, but they might wake up when they start smelling this tasty garlic stuff. Let's see. Supposedly we got some heat. All right, see what y'all are saying here in chat. Just tell me to study if you want. Just tell me to study. No, dude, you are fine to ask questions. Let's see, does this mean we get to see your face every other stream? No. Although you will see me, my face for the next like 3 days. But in general, I think the content that I stream does not really require y'all to see my face, right? I mean, that's just going to take up part of the screen where really I want to be showing charts. I want to be showing DFK screens. Y'all don't need to see me. Y'all have done perfectly fine not seeing me for months. All right, let's see what we got. Prime real estate here, but I can't capitalize. Feeling the warmth coming through. That's what she said. Oh no. Oh yeah. So we got this meaty, sausagey garlic smell going on right now. Provost Labs. Would prefer that. It would make streams more personal and engaging, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I am aware that as humans, we like to see other humans. I think seeing people's reactions and facial expressions adds a layer of communication between humans, right? So if you are talking with other humans, most of our communication is not through the words that we use, but through the body language and stuff like that, right? So I could definitely understand a desire to see face. Curious if people would care. Yeah, I don't know. I would like that sometimes, but not every time, though. Hey, who's that in the crew? So we got Beeve sitting out in the living room with us right now. And a special secret guest is also here with us in the living room. And then we've got Starbuck and Mosh in the bedrooms.
Spooning each other right now.
Trying to get a little bit of shut-eye, perhaps. Or maybe not. I don't know.
No, he's close.
All right. Let's see. Grady is going to be getting here at like 2 a.m. So we're probably, we might be awake, we might be streaming at that time. We're just going to have to see how it goes.
Those gradings probably exactly when he'll go live.
Yeah, he'll probably go live right when he's landing down too. Skiller. Who needs that therapist when they break 808 and crypto Grady? Yeah, I mean, all of us streamers are pretty good. You know, we got Mythic Squad in the house this week also. It's just a party house right here of a bunch of crypto dudes. Party house of crypto dudes. Go ahead and add this ginger in there. This habanero can go in there too. Let's even throw this. There's a lot of orange, a lot more orange than I would normally be putting into one meal. Oh yeah, it's looking good. All right, guys. Should we offer a bite of this to Beav, our special guest?
Yeah, okay. So,
See if they're brave enough.
I'll give you a rating.
This is not going to be my best meal.
I'm judging it like it's the only meal.
How long do you think I'm gonna be? How long before you think I get done? I think we can do a full on it. No,
I think
people would
I
actually
listen.
try
I
to
think
get
if
it.
you get docs, you do it yourself. That's it.
There's no way I got it myself. I think
You almost already
it's
did it.
All right. Yeah, someone's probably going to accidentally dox you.
Well, every one of his friends.
Everyone is dude. Well, dude, the first video
All right,
that we did,
let's try
that
this.
didn't get recorded, like, Justin straight up talks.
Yeah, he always says that.
He's like, yeah, the very first thing out of his mouth. All right,
All right, let's do a little taste test here. Yeah, this is not going to be great. Let's move that off the heat for just a minute. I want to see my face when I taste test that. Oh, wow.
How is it 20 to 21?
So the ginger is really kicking hard. The habanero is really spicy. I would say I really wish there was more green in there.
Like some onion or something, like green pepper.
Maybe like maybe some kale or spinach would go really good in there.
You're like sunlight, and I'm like a vampire. He's like kale, right?
Kale.
Kale's the devil.
Let's add a little bit of
I like a good kale.
salt, not a lot.
I don't like cooked kale. I'll eat fresh kale.
Yeah, fresh kale's good. And as far as cooking the kale or spinach, I was really thinking about almost just, I think the word is blanching. Just a quick little heat so it leaves kind of wilt a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is, it's really got to have those, really should have those beans in there. That's unfortunate. Do I have anything else I can add at the moment? No. All right, guys. That is it. Oh, yeah. So a little bit of rice would go in there with that, too. Yeah, and some leafy greens would be good. You could add potato. Yeah, that would probably go really well with it also.
Did you already put your vegan meatballs in there?
I did.
And it didn't mix it up?
It didn't what?
You can cut those meatballs up to make it like that.
I did, yeah.
How do you do it?
So there, it's kind of like a ground meat in there. Y'all want to see it a little bit more closely? So that's what we're looking at. I don't know if, there we go. So like I said, a little more orange than I wanted it to be.
Tripod's coming in clutch though.
It is. Tripod definitely is already paying off for itself.
Especially in the kitchen. I think you got a new channel too.
Yeah, it's DFK Cooking Channel. Now all we need to do, guys, is come up with recipes for DFK meals, like very DFK meals, like bloater
Yeah,
and
it's
other
like
things,
fish.
right? Swift thistle. We're gonna have to find like what those equivalents are.
King crab and something else. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
What else
Exactly.
they got?
So they've got things like rockroot, darkweed.
They got mushrooms.
There is mushrooms.
Okay.
Ragweed pesto, Zelf is saying.
Oh yeah.
Can almost see the bloater in the pan. So
That would
I
be
don't
pretty
I don't know
cool.
if you can see it from there, but there's a bloater, right?
Yeah, you gotta adjust it a little bit to make the butter.
All right, so beef. I'm not proud of this. You're welcome to try some if you want. It is very spicy. If you do not like spicy food, I would be careful. Let's go get you.
Listen, I don't say no very often, Rock, so I'll take a taster of it.
Here you go, sir.
I'm gonna judge you 100%.
Please do. I mean, tell the camera how.
Get a little bit
Like
of
I
this.
said, I don't expect a very good rating, so don't.
A little bit of this.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, I like it.
There you.
It's got some kick to it.
It
too.
definitely has kick.
Kick is
Absolutely.
good.
Is that your meats?
It
Yeah,
is
that
some
was
meat in
good.
there. Absolutely. You want to try?
Is that your meats? I'll give it a try.
Absolutely. There you go,
See,
sir.
that's the spice level I like, though, Rock. That's
Oh, do you?
I like
Yeah, give-
extreme spice.
Meat, veggies, whatever you want.
I like when my nose and eyes are watering when I'm eating.
It is very spicy.
Mm.
Ooh, I like that, though. Is that the habanero? that
Good,
I
man.
tasted there?
I actually don't do a lot of peppers in my food anymore, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, so
I
there,
like it.
there is a fruitiness to it. If you,
I love that kick. That kick's good.
the habanero is good. Right.
Potato or the beans.
Honestly, I don't like habanero on my stuff, and I would eat a burrito.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very rarely do I eat habanero.
Talking about burritos, maybe one thing I'll do tomorrow is I'll get some vegan cheese as well, shredded cheese,
My
Oh, dude, what I'll do with these?
and the
making
potatoes.
carrot habanero salsa at some point. It's so good.
I have before. That is
It's
delicious.
so
In
good.
fact, so this is a habanero sauce. I did not put any in there because we've already got enough habanero. But I am 90% sure that this main ingredients, distilled vinegar, aged habaneros, carrots.
Nice, dude. And that's what you want. You want simple.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I'll do. I mean, oh, another great thing with like because I'll do vegan burritos. I'll do tofu, but I don't really lean on tofu. A lot of times I lean on like beans, legumes, and things
Right.
like that. Dude, I throw in sprouts, man. Sprouts
Yes.
are one of my favorite things to throw in. Maybe even cabbage and all those other
I
things,
love
dude.
cabbage.
Bro, it's so good in a burrito, man.
I normally like to throw that stuff in here too. Like I said, I did not get all the things I wanted because y'all saw me. I was already carrying 2 big bags.
Yeah,
And so I
yeah.
was like,
Knocked on the window and
Well,
said, "Hey, come
I told
here."
these guys, I was like, let's get into the room so I can drop off my bags so I can go get more bags.
right.
So that's actually once people start waking up and
We'll
stuff,
all go down there together.
that's what I'll
Yeah.
scroll and go grab some
If y'all
stuff.
want to go down there again this evening,
I need to grab a couple things.
Yeah,
to-
I'll grab some melons
Yeah.
and stuff.
I could use some stuff for, breakfast.
Right.
I think Starbucks is gonna make something. I was talking about it.
All right. So we're going to load up my little lunch bowl. And I've got lunch for tomorrow because I don't know where I'm going to be. And I think most of the people.
Save half that and then dig hill, put her and add it to rice.
Oh, yeah.
While I'm young.
Absolutely. So I have a feeling I'm going to be very challenged this next couple of days because I think everybody.
Kitchen's always fun to mess with. You don't know where anything is.
Oh, no,
one has
I'm talking about the fact that at lunch and other things, when all of y'all are going, hey, where are we going to eat lunch? There's not going to be any y'all aren't going to be picking vegan places, so I'm going to have to be taking my lunch with me.
I bet you there's vegan places out here.
There might be, but I don't want to be the hindrance
Where
for.
I am from, there's a vegan place like there is a Starbucks under there. Like my city, my home city, there's a really good vegan place that I go. I'm not even vegan. It's just that good.
What city is that? Or
Tacoma.
you want to share?
It's south southern Puget Sound, not as far south as like Mason or Olympia or Remington, but it's in the southern part of the Puget Sound.
I'm gonna move y'all over here to the sink area now. Tell you what, let's take off that shirt too.
Oh, cooking with the Rock after hours here.
And so now
First episode of cooking. Rock.
it's strip DFK cooking now,
We
folks.
started as a DeFi
Strip DFK.
It's a 5-course meal, boys. That was the first course.
cooking channel.
Oh man. Something else that I think we're missing here is a little scrub brush.
Oh yeah, there was nothing like that today.
So we might have to let some of this stuff soak a little bit. Let's put some soap
It
in
is a
there.
dishwasher, but you can tell they need a scrub on some of those dishes there.
Yeah, I'm so used to doing dishes by hand.
Yeah, I do too. I do even when there is a dishwasher.
Alright. Alright, so I think I'm gonna make a list. And y'all said that y'all would be down for going to Whole Foods again tonight sometime?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I need to figure out the internet password.
Oh yeah. So we'll
I don't know, I might just be silly, stupid.
is it
But this password had like percentage signs in it, number signs,
yeah.
but I put it in and it didn't work.
So I'll shoot the dude another message. See what he has to say about that.
I'm gonna try it on my phone and see if I can make that.
Look at that. Nice little peppers piece right there. I'll eat that up. Get this board lathered up. Alright. Looks a little blurry, guys. Alright, I think that is it. And then we've got a little drying rack. We're just going to use the dishwasher. It's a nice drying rack. Definitely point the knives down.
To scrub that knife as best I can.
Ah, yeah, that'll work.
Well, for now, so,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just rinse those off real quick again. All right. I think we can use that towel. Do a little bit more drying on it. Always point knives down, folks.
unless you're trying to kill something.
Unless you're trying to stick them with the pokey end. All right. Okay, I think we're good there, folks. That's all she wrote. All right. Woohoo. So what do we got here? I think I'm going to join Beeve on the couch, if he doesn't mind. Let's see. we go. Let's be a little bit more modest. There we go. Something like that.
Sorry, the beef's just kicking it.
There we go. Grab a little drink.
I'm not sure. Grab a 6-pack or something. In Miami, you gotta have a cerveza and something.
So I've got tomato juice for my drink.
I only drink that with beer.
With beer.
Just
Yeah, that's right.
you red beer in the morning?
Uh-huh.
No, that's a Kansas thing.
Let's see, Bloody Marys, right?
Well, they put in beers. Which is weird, like a Bud Light or something like that.
I don't think I've heard of that. Is it a certain type of beer or just any
I
beer?
think it's a certain type of DJ, but that drinks it. You know what I mean? But no, it's usually just one of those nasty light beers.
Interesting. Roasted Trust is rocking out. Absolutely. Beef and I chilling on the couch. DFK stuff. Let's see. Point knives down. Careful on catching that falling knife. Yeah, guys, there is a falling knife happening in the market right now. Be careful.
By all means, try to catch it too if that's your thing.
Zolf says DFK after hours. Dishwashing, getting dirty, and things clean.
I'll stream while I take the trash out to the curb. You can watch me recycle.
Absolutely. Mystical Meow says, just ask the place you go eat if they have vegan-friendly options or if you're able to veganize anything. Oh, that's a good idea, too.
Yeah, a lot of menus have like an item or two that cater to that crowd.
Well, that is all I need. I just need an item or two. I'd be fine. But I think being able to, having pre-made that food, it gives me another option to just take that around with me. Yeah, we'll see. TuneFit says, I expect a fair to slightly positive rating on the food. Yeah, Beav is brave. Absolutely.
It's good.
And
spice. Checked all the spice boxes.
He's still alive, too.
Um,
That's what surprised me.
and it tasted like real meat to me, so that's a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually
Exactly.
surprised. What was that made out of?
So I have no idea what that's made out of. If we wanted to look, do you want me to go look it up? I mean, that could be interesting. Yeah, I do. It's easy to get.
I was kind of curious because I've had tofu I don't necessarily like. I don't think that was tofu.
I don't think so.
Yo, can we get the Saints to beat 49ers ass though, please?
All right, so here's we got our ingredients.
What's
For my portal eyeballs, I'm gonna need to. It's dark. So pea protein mostly, maybe.
Yeast, rice protein, potato starch, apple extract, garlic powder, vinegar, lemon juice, onion powder, sunflowers, beet powder, and carrot.
Wow.
So there's a lot of spices in there. Takes about 14 things that aren't meat to make it taste like meat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
If you wouldn't have told me that wasn't a real meatball, I would have
exactly.
known.
Yeah, that was real surprising. I've had vegan foods in the past, and I was not impressed at all. And so when we found these, I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, if somebody didn't tell me either, I wouldn't have been able to tell at all.
You were going to find some real fine dining. So there's probably 20% of everybody loves vegan.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of vegans.
Skiller says, what up, Beeve?
What up, Skiller? You make any more beautiful PvP monsters, man?
Did you see the pet I pulled this last weekend?
what'd
From,
you get?
in fact, Mystical Meows won a legendary.
Oh, you're giving out pets like that, huh?
Apparently, a what is it? A moss wizard.
Nice.
Have you ever seen a moss wizard?
I have one with 2 mythic rolls and a rare roll.
A moss wizard with a hat and all that.
Yeah, well, mine's probably one of the best in game too. I don't know if there is any triple mythic rolls on the Moss Wizard yet.
When you say
Like, I
triple
have-
mythic, do you mean
Mythic is like a 3-star.
right? So all 3
I call
items
those
are
mythic
3.
rolls.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if it's filled at 3 stars, it's a mythic roll, right? So
Yep.
that's what you're looking for. And I'm just gonna say this to the stream too. Y'all don't have pets? Go buy some legendary double mythics because you can get them so discounted for what they are right now. Go get them.
Wow, that is some alpha right there, guys.
Yeah, don't sleep on pets, man. You're gonna wait till utility drops and the price goes 4 or 5 times. Come on, man.
So, I think everybody knows Beef, Mosh. These guys know their pets, right? So
Yeah, I try
definitely.
to know the ins and outs of everything. I might be wrong on certain numbers here and there because it's, liquid, everything moves.
Yeah.
There's more of some, but I think the good pets will rise to the top though with the burn mechanic they got for pets. I don't think it's not like Dark Summonsing where you're emphasized to maybe burn something super legit with something to mix it,
Right.
You're just burning for the egg for your
Right.
pets. So you want to use the bare minimum when egg prices get high.
Yeah.
Hold them and tell them.
So you heard it here first. That is the word from the Beef.
Yeah.
See, TuneFed says, did you tell Beef about the pet? Oh yeah, so we just did. So yeah, it's very interesting. You have seen, so Brady was on the stream when we rolled that pet, and he hadn't seen any either. Uh-oh.
They're really cool. I don't know if I can pull it up here.
So Beef is pulling out
Let's see.
maybe something with his
I
pets.
don't think it'll do it because the internet's not working.
Oh, speaking of internet, so Beef, you are on. Oh no, you're not. Yeah, if I have a little bit of a problem. Anytime I want to do something that's not with the stream, I've got to turn off the stream.
Oh, I hear you.
So,
I could do something on my phone, but I don't have DFK hooked to my phone because I would be on it all the time.
right, and I don't know the guy's phone number on the top of my head anyway. So,
Well, I can try this again. I just don't know if it's going to work.
if this doesn't work this time, then I need to start making a list of things, guys. And one of the things I need to add to the list is get the guy's phone number, and I need to really give the guy's phone number to all of y'all, so all of you have it. And then that way, if anybody has any questions, then y'all don't need me to be a middleman. Let's see. Yeah, pretty nice one. So apparently, Beeve has seen a Moss Wizard
I own
before.
a double mythic rare roll.
And even a mythic, double mythic. So, do you know about how much that would be worth? Because I looked around. There's no way, we don't have any way to search for like specific pet types right now.
It's like right now is kind of a scary time for some people, and some people are looking for liquidity, so they're selling at a discount. Anytime you get crypto or anything like that, or NFTs, and you buy it and it's up a little bit and then it goes down, people get scared and they want out and they go for liquidity.
Absolutely.
So I would say on the leggies, like I just said right there, now's the time to buy those kind of pets because they're at such an undervalued rate right now. You can go get double mythic legendaries for like 300 to 500 crystal, which is cheap considering they're not that far off from those, all exclusive 3x3 mythics that everybody wants.
Yeah.
If you get a double mythic on a legendary, I'd say that's a pretty dang good pet. And probably going to serve you pretty well. Considering how hard it is to get those 3x3 mythics, that's where your value grabs are at right there. Let's see if I can get this to work.
Sergeant says, it looks so hot there. Are you
You like
in
the
Florida
photo too?
or something?
You like this? You see all this white here? This is like never ever been seen by the sun. Seriously.
So yeah, it is pretty humid. It's I'm definitely way overdressed here for this, but this is normally what I wear, and I figured I'd be inside most of the time where they have air conditioners, so I think I'll be good most of the days, but definitely walking around outside, it is sweaty.
Yeah, it was at 7:30 this morning.
Rosa Trust says, you guys keeping an eye on Shady Grady. So, Crypto Grady is due to land here in Miami about 2-something a.m., maybe a little after 2 or 2:30, I forget exactly what. And so we're not expecting him for a while. We have left him a message on our Discord to let us know when he's around the area so we can let him into the building. And he's chatting with us, so he's alive. But he's not going to be joining us probably until really late. So y'all probably see him more tomorrow, unless we do a little stream at 2 a.m., which is very likely that we would.
Yeah, it is, and these boys might be up by then too.
Oh, that's right. So Mosh and Starbuck
Yep.
are sleeping
I
right now.
probably should be too. But
And so, considering they're sleeping now, then they're probably going to be up late. You are correct on that. Rusted Trust says, is that humidity or are you guys Cheech and Chonging it up there?
no, that's just humidity in the air.
Yes, it is.
No Cheech and Chonging.
No Cheech and Chonging. Yeah, he says. I won an egg the other day, ToonFit says, on Mythic Squad team. Yeah, I'm going to hatch it in a few days. Sweet.
Those are the best streams to get in when we don't announce them, and then all of a sudden we're giving stuff away.
Boom.
The odds are real good.
Yeah, guys, if y'all are not following and watching Mythic Squad, definitely do that,
I
guys.
have a raffle ticket from you. I need to get some more.
Yeah.
I got busy the last couple of days.
Oh, don't worry about it, man.
But
We do those tickets all day, every day. We're
me and Starbuck were like, we just want the ticket. We don't want to be entered in anything.
really
We
just one of those. Just give me the
one of those
NFTs.
rock NFTs,
So,
baby.
so have I actually sent you the NFT, or is it
I
just
don't
on
think
my?
I'm just on your list.
Okay, so definitely ask me.
We'll figure it out this week.
Definitely ask me. Hey, send me the NFT itself, because I've had people before
That's
say,
a great idea too. I like
just send me the NFT. All they want was the NFT. They were like, I don't even care to be entered in the raffle.
some of that rock swag.
Absolutely. And we plan to have more. So I do plan to get some kind of a coin token.
We need to get some hat merch, man.
I need
We
something.
need to get the rock hat
So,
merch, man.
we-
808 on the hat.
we
I'm
need-
We'll pick those up.
We need some kind of something here. I don't know what it's going to be, but 808 maybe on the side there or something.
Listen, I sometimes list pets and heroes for 808 crystal, and I'm targeting you.
You are targeting me?
Dude,
I hope,
808, huh?
I hope you see the 808 and be like, dang it, I got to.
So there's been a couple of friends of mine, like a waifu box, for
Yeah.
example. I shouldn't be saying this on stream because now someone's going to snipe it. But I'm planning to get number 808 for the waifu box.
Now you got competition.
Now, yeah, I'm going to have to go snipe
Y'all
it.
leave 808 alone.
Yeah,
it's
don't-
meant to be over here.
Otherwise, there's going to be issues. I'll have to-
Yeah.
I'll come back on you.
Right.
Or get 808 and sell it to the Rock at a premium.
No! You will pay.
The Rock, this one's 808 Ethereum.
Dang. And there's been a couple of other projects. So a couple of my other friends have had numbered NFTs for whatever they're doing, and I had to make sure to get the number 808 of that as well. So, yeah.
I'm weird about the numbers on these NFTs.
Yeah.
I'll keep an NFT that doesn't normally have value if it's going to be a number.
Exactly.
So, it's my OCD popping off.
Man, you guys are my around here. The numbers.
Rusted Trust says, any idea how many pets we have now total?
Well, there was 30-something thousand on Serendale before it stopped, like high 30s, like 39 or 38. And then I think we're up to not quite 20,000 yet in CV, so we're like at
Wow.
18 or 19 or something like that.
Wow. A lot of
So-
pets.
Just takes one stream to hype them up, boys.
You now heard it.
Yeah.
Those pets are alpha.
And I'm going to be doing, Mythic Squad's going to be doing an all pet stream too. We'll go into details about some
Look at
stuff.
this. It almost looks like a fucking. It's like buildings are moving, bro. It's crazy
Really?
how big these.
I got to chat with the kiddo real quick. Naveed will be right back.
Doesn't that look like buildings that are moving.
That are just moving up there.
Big ass boat, man. And it's
I
just,
know.
It just looks like structures are moving.
Looks like the.
So Skiller, I'm gonna, as soon as Bee's back in the room, I'll refresh him up with your not yet working on that. Zabu, do they have recreational in Florida? I don't know.
Medical right now.
Medical. I don't keep track of that, but medical apparently it is. Rusted Trust says, yeah, I think they have. Rusted Trust says I think they have recreational, but I don't know. Let's see. And somebody else says no, it's not recreational there yet.
Yeah, it's just medical.
Rusted Trust says we'll have to look at those mythics. Absolutely. I've been eyeing leggy pets. Yeah. I'm gonna have to save gun show for when Beeb gets back. My eyes. The DeFi farmers tan cap. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back and get all of those nice little comments for back when Beeb is in here. We can't have all those comments slip by him when he's not in here. Fran says, that's some serious pet alpha. It is, I think so. In the market for 1 to 2 good ones, all of mine are 1-star trash. Yeah, I was pulling a lot of 1-star trash. And I mean, I don't want to say trash because I was giving away these pets on the Saturday giveaways, but I felt bad because they were all 1 stars. I was like, it's not really what I want to be giving away. I want this stuff to be good.
You gotta build your bag first.
Well, I mean, we hatched them live on stream.
Oh, you gave those ones away?
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
That's
hey, what are we going to give it? So it's part of the hype to hatch it there, and all of them.
Well, you're giving and taking too, man, because it could have been a mythic, you know?
It could have, yeah, it could have been. Absolutely.
Hopefully, while we have the crew here, we'll pop some of those.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Get some of those mosh odds.
Rusted Trust says I only have 1 rare background, but all commons. TuneFit says.
What about those elite classes, though?
Oh, yeah.
You got those Transcendents? That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, Transcendents are good. They're getting those set up. TuneFit says, when you come back, if people can name all the dishes you made while you were gone, they get 10 tickets. Ooh.
Nice.
That sounds like a good idea.
Who's staying at the
Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll have to. So I don't even know what you'd call that previous dish. Let's just call it the orange dish. And just carrots, habaneros, and orange peppers with some vegan meat. Yeah, but that sounds like a good idea. TuneFed is got some amazing ideas just for the stream.
He's like, I'm ready for
I mean, he's
I got this.
he's so helpful on stream. He's like always here. He's got good comments.
Dude, I love our community, man. It's pretty cool to watch people chime in.
And it's not just him, but I mean, a lot of people do that. But TuneFit's here so much as well. But like Zabu's here a lot and has good comments. It's like so many. Yeah, our whole community I think is just really good.
Yeah.
Zabu says, what hatch option was the leggy pet? So all of my hatch options have been Gaia's Grace. And I think that's just what we're going to continue to do. Price just went up, TuneFed says. Wink. I don't doubt it, TuneFed.
Yeah, I think there's a little rally going on right now, but I think what this today's day? Probably a week and a half.
Today's the 27th, I think.
27th. So yeah, I'm guessing a week and a half. Might be some buy opportunity.
Yeah. See, Zabu
I think we're in a great accumulation phase. Period.
I do too. This is the time to be buying, guys. I really think so.
We're not financial advisors.
Not financial advice.
We're here for entertainment purposes only.
I mean, Dark Summonsing is not financial advice, it's entertainment purposes.
Entertainment. See, Zabu says, get with Carlo. He held a number 169 for me. We're waiting for some funds. Oh, Beef, I need to scroll back a little bit for chat. People, when you did your gun show stuff,
Yeah.
we had all kinds of people making some comments. So let me just get back up
I
here.
got guns, boys.
Oh, I don't know if you should be showing that though. They said my eyes.
I know, it's
Or-
fine. It's fine. Wait
I
until
shouldn't say they said. Only
Don't you
one
love
person
to bear
said,
those arms,
and I think
man?
that was Sergeant who said that.
Sergeant just
Yeah.
fucking jealous.
So I
dude.
think Sergeant is probably a little salty.
I got a little
So
shelf here for a sandwich too. Don't even mess with me, man. My beer just kind of balances right here.
All right, so Skiller, you had asked him about what he's doing here, and he says about the transcendent. So he says not yet, but working on that transcendent is what.
Heck yeah, I know he is. I see you on Twitter, Skiller.
Yeah,
Putting that mythic vibe out for you, brother.
absolutely.
Yeah, I hope it drops with color, man.
And then Lotec says the gun show.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, it wasn't Sergeant. I'm blaming it on Sergeant, but it was the booze in my eyes.
Hey, you know what? Sergeant's a good scapegoat, though. We can stick it.
We'll just pit all that stuff on Sergeant anyway. It was really Sergeant.
Sergeant.
Zabu has awesome comments, but Sergeant, that
I
guy.
got a special place in my heart for both those guys. It's all good. All love.
That guy. And so TuneFed says that is a DeFi farmer's tan.
Heck yeah. It's a DJ tan for sure. We're about to work on it a little bit this weekend, though.
I hope so.
But I go from not tan to burnt like hell in
It's
about
gonna be a
15
lobster.
minutes. So that's about it. That's the way it works.
So Rusted Trust asking if Meow got the legendary yesterday. Yes, she did. I sent it off to her right after stream ended. So
Meow's the one that got it?
Mystical Meows won that, which I feel is great because she's been in chat like so
Yeah,
much.
she's definitely
She's a trooper. She doesn't really talk a lot, but she's there like all the time. All the time.
I see her.
Oh man. She talks a little bit, but
Shoot, dude, I don't even hit all the streams, and I see the same people popping in all the time, man. I'm just like,
we've got a good community.
Yeah.
The people that watch streams, they watch like all the streams, and then those that don't seem to watch, they're not around much anybody's streams.
it's gonna be amazing when everyone who's like taking in.
We're going to have a good stream here.
TuneFed, another great comment. So, we're talking about Nate. You might have been out of the room when TuneFed made a comment like, give out 10 of my Rocky 808 rewards tickets for someone if they could name all the meals that I make during
There
the
you
thing.
go.
So he comes up with this idea, and now, so then I was like, okay, what are we going to call this orange thing? Some kind of food.
Did you just wake up and see that or something?
He could hear it, and he was dreaming about it. Woke up and saw
Starbucks finally awake here, guys.
I just felt
Our
like,
team just scored, okay?
I just felt like my score go up.
You just the universe was like, you better check it, dude. You guys are stacking points.
Sweating.
Man, I'm telling you. I cranked the air down a little bit, but if we need to turn it down more, but we could.
Fine, it's just sweating.
So, we're talking about coming up with the meals, and so I had this orange meal, and I was like, well, what are we going to call that? We're going to call it the orange meal, and TuneFed says bloater scramble.
Yeah, I like it.
Again, spot on with the names
We
and
got
the
a bloater
suggestions.
scramble. I love it.
Panga Panga says, is that you, Zabu? This is Rock 808
Zabu be
with
all
the Beeve. And then we've got Starbuck in the other room. We've got Mosh in the other room. We've got a special secret guest here with us as well.
Miss Rey Mysterio himself. is
Yeah,
here.
we're going to have to...
Oh, you can say the name.
Okay.
The name.
Wiggly,
The,
Wiggly.
the name's not.
Wiggly is here with us, yes.
AKA Rey Mysterio.
I wasn't...
Ray Mr. 619, brother.
619, brother.
619.
Yeah, so guys, I think there was some judgmental stuff being talked about a couple of weeks ago. People were thinking that Wiggly did not exist. I can guarantee you,
It's my alt account. It's my alt account.
for anyone who is suspicious that Wiggly does not really exist, yes, definitely Wiggly
He
exists.
exists
Absolutely.
on a different plane in another universe.
I'm the
We-
trio.
Yeah, Pango, we are in Miami. We are here for the DCentral conference starting tomorrow morning. We're going to be hanging out with Bullen and some of the dev team.
I'm here for Rock 808. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's what I'm here
We're
for.
not even going to leave the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Beav and I are just going to hang out here. And
I'm
we're
in
just gonna...
crypto creator, content creator heaven right now. I love it.
Oh man, just wait till Grady gets here.
Yeah. When
Dude,
Grady gets here, we're gonna have to just, dude. He's so Donald
Did
Trump.
we
with
have
skins.
another? Did
I
we have
love
someone
it.
else chiming in at some point this week? I thought we were gonna have 7 of them.
I don't know.
Dreamer's gonna sit down with us, and so is Sunday too. So that should
wow.
be good.
Who's nearby? They said they'd stop by.
Oh, so there were a few people.
We should power up some questions that we should ask.
Yeah, dude. If there's people nearby, man, I think we should.
Well,
So-
that'll happen all after tomorrow.
Yeah, so I know that Sir Jewel Staker is coming in today.
Vibes
Yeah.
was hanging out. I'm like,
Yeah, Vibes.
oh,
That's
Vibes?
the one I was thinking
Yeah,
about.
that was the one that I was thinking about too. And then there was somebody else, and I've already forgotten their name. Oh, King Baka? Is that who it is? He supposedly lives in Florida also, and
Oh,
it's probably going
Bro,
to be
my
coming.
homies all live up in the state, bro.
Yeah, so Zelf says Orange Hash. I think we're going to do the bloater scramble. That sounds really good. So bloater scramble for the first one.
There you go. Oh, it's something else.
That sounded weird.
Let's see. No Kirby
Have a
out
taste.
here. Penga Penga, you are not in your realm. Sabu says I'm just a potato on the internet. Sue me.
Go ahead and rotate to Mosh real quick. So we can see
Oh yeah,
that.
y'all gotta say hi to Mosh as well.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I was saving those 2 pizza slices for later, pal.
It's later. Except for your brother.
So Mosh, you're welcome to come and join us here if you want to. No pressure. Hang out there if you want.
Well, absolutely. It's a piece of pizza.
Let's see. We're catching up with chat here. Says TuneFed says, I'm sure you guys are going to get some beach time in. Win beach stream. Oh yeah, we're gonna put on our
I was
little
already
two
shaking my
pieces.
hair out. It's like,
I spent the wee morning hours walking up and down the strip like a transient with my suitcase. So
Nice.
Yeah, dude, we spent what 15, 20 hours today strolling
like, half the
suitcases
people thought I
around.
was homeless. The other half
Oh,
was
wow.
like, he's just not from around here.
They're like, he hasn't got a room yet.
well, later it got in the day, more people thought we were homeless.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, as our hairs got greasier and we needed the shower.
The pigeons
Right.
started to surround us.
No, I needed some Z's, man.
I mean, the homeless people were actually coming in and like chatting with us like we're family.
That was fine. It was a good conversation.
Zabu is saying Beeve is chilling like a mythic villain.
That's what I try to stay
I
doing.
like it, dude. I
Stay
like it.
doing.
Wiggly in the house. TuneFed, yes, Wiggly is in the house.
What's up, TuneFed?
AKA 619.
619.
Are we all gonna get tattoos?
I've never got a tattoo in my
Oh,
life,
no.
so it would have to be pretty epic.
Oh man, I'm bare skinned. I never thought I'd get tatted.
Maybe it could be a temporary tattoo. That technically, you are saying tattoos. You're not saying it has to be
I think
permanent.
the Mount Rushmore of all the streamers, and what do you call those tattoos?
Bro, if my
When
back breaks a million, dude, I'll
they
get a
make that
tattoo.
fix thing? What do you call those tattoos? You draw it on there, but it stays for like a month.
You get a bloater fish.
Zabu saying, forgot about Grady showing up. Yep, he's coming, but it's gonna be late, y'all. Unless y'all are here for another, what time is it now?
Grady's afraid of flying, so he took a boat from Missouri.
It's gonna be another 8 hours from now until Grady gets here, guys. 8 more
I
hours
have a
from
feeling
now.
most of us are probably gonna be up, dude. I
Yeah,
would not be
we're probably
shocked.
gonna be refreshed right when Grady's here.
So I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning to catch my flight and be here. So I actually might be asleep, which is fine. Y'all do
This
your
is
thing.
exactly what happened to me the day before.
Yeah.
That's what,
Yeah, I
that's
woke
what
up
I
at
got.
4 and then I got my first nap in today.
Yeah,
Bro, we were running dry for so long.
that's why the babies and children.
Sabu says, so happy to see y'all, so jelly, and happy to see y'all having fun. Absolutely, this is a blast.
Hop on Southwest. Want to get away? Find a deal. We'll pick you up.
Hey, you
With
know,
Grady.
We'll see you in the next one too if you don't.
yeah, you've got a few days to get over here.
It's open.
Yeah, Zabu, we know you got that passive income coming with that Gen Zero.
There you go. TuneFed's talking about Mosh being rested up and fueling up. Absolutely, Mosh in the house.
Yeah.
Let's see. Grady says he knows some Miami ladies. Oh no.
No.
Grady,
I don't-
any of them retired?
Look.
Homeowners? Let a brother know.
For,
Yeah, dude.
for Grady to say he knows some Miami ladies, and here he is talking about sell your wife, sell your kids, do all this stuff for DFK. When is there time for ladies, guys? There's no ladies time
Sugar mama.
today.
When the crew
Sugar
gets
mamas.
together, there might be time.
Let's see. The guy is Beeve Mosh twin. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we are twins. He's 5 minutes older than I am.
Yeah, so the About Life podcast is someone else who's not here right now. Indeed. So I do not know all of the names of the people that are supposed to be coming in. Some people said that when they got here, they kind of wanted to hang out. But unfortunately, I can't talk with anybody. I can't change my screen away from the live stream, otherwise it turns off the live stream. So for anybody to, if anybody is talking, like y'all out there, if y'all out there are talking to other people like Vibes,
Tell them to hit us up. Tell them to hit Beaver.
yeah, I mean, just tell them to join the live stream where we can actually chat, or send a private Discord message to Beaver, Mosh, or Starbuck or somebody, and then they can talk, and we can try to find times to hook up.
Yeah, do one big round table.
Yeah, but I mean, if we can get, if y'all can find those other people that are here in town, then absolutely, I think everyone here would be down.
We would have
to
been
either-
more proactive, but everybody was zombies, so I think it was like rest, take a shower, clean real quick, and then reset. You know?
Yeah, I think most of us would be fine to have more people hang out over here for a little bit, or if not, even to go out in the town somewhere to do something.
Right by the water. Dude, I want to go walk South Beach, man.
Walk South Beach?
Yeah, it's very, very, really, really nice. Like
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very rich.
Oh, you're saying you want to go walk South Beach? Yeah, that'd be cool.
We could go do something like that as a team. Just go hang out on the beach. or whatever.
Absolutely.
We could probably do it after the conference. Bro, I hope they have like after parties, man.
I'm sure there are, right? So, Bullen, I think, said that there is something happening Tuesday night after that conference that they're doing.
Okay.
So we want to be careful about that. But I've also sent Bullen a message saying, hey, when are we doing things, when are we meeting up? And then hopefully we'll know that soon, so we can plan what we're going to be doing without him, right?
Right.
Starbuck just said something that I missed. Probably shouldn't be reading that on stream anyway. It was probably a private, maybe not a private message, but let's see. Votex says, TuneFed, tell her she did a good job. My wife made them for me. What was that? TuneFed says, have I shown you a picture of my bloater coasters? Posted them in Darlantis Discord. Oh man, I have not seen the bloater, like a cup coaster, right? I have not seen those.
Oh, that's a cool idea. I like that.
Can you check out the Darlantis Discord, DFK channel?
Am I in Darlantis?
Dude,
Did you send me an invite?
I might not have.
Might not have. He knows he didn't send me an invite, fellas and gals. I don't
do
think
not.
I'm in.
Really?
I'm not exclusive enough.
Wow.
Wasn't wearing the right clothes. Didn't have a sports jacket on.
So that, guys, this is what happens right here when you're not watching the Rocky 808 stream very often, right?
Yeah.
You don't get into all the goodies like the Darlantis Discord and so on. Yeah, self-inflicted wound. Should we scold him for this, or should we give him a pass right now?
Send me 2 invites, so I definitely hit it.
So TuneFed, can you send Beeve an invite? I can't do that right now myself while I'm on stream, but if you could send Beeve an invite to Darlantis, that would be amazing. I'm sure he'd appreciate it, and I wouldn't feel like such a heel for not having done that already myself. Let's see. Someone please do some fishing for me.
Do some fishing?
That's what Zebu says.
I would love to do some fishing here. For some sturgeon or something.
Because I think my flight on Wednesday leaves really late, which I don't think it was needed. I think I could have left early on Wednesday, but I think my flight leaves pretty late on Wednesday, so we might be able to. I think it leaves like at 10 p.m. or something like that. Crazy. If not 10, then maybe like 8. Let's see. Zelf says I've invited. Invite DM sent to Beef. Awesome, Zelf. Zelf is on top of it.
I leave at noon.
You at noon. Okay. Let's check our. We're 43% on the battery right now on the phone. So I'm charging up the two big 20,000 milliamp batteries. That'll be good. Justice Beaver just showed up in Darlantis.
Y'all better say hi to me.
Say hi. So check out
That is
the.
so cool.
Check out the. There it is. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, if y'all
I
can
don't
see
know if
that.
you guys can see that.
Look at that.
Very cool.
Coasters. Of course, it's in the Darlantis Discord, which everyone who's watching my stream is already there. So
Yeah.
y'all just go look.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen them. Those look sweet.
Now I gotta get a few. I like those.
Those are nice.
Could have had those for our cervezas this weekend.
Yeah. How do we get some of those? Who do we need to bribe or send crypto
Yeah.
to or whatever?
I can show you how white my thighs are. Send some coasters.
There you go.
These are nice. I like these.
Beav is going to do a little DFK strip tease for us.
I'm just gonna pull it up and blind y'all real quick for some bloats.
Panga says, what's the Discord? Panga, can you type exclamation mark Discord? Exclamation mark Discord in the chat right now? I think you should be able to. Panga wants an invite too, but I think you should be able to type exclamation mark Discord. If not, then that's something I need to add to my list. You should be able to. And it might take a few seconds, but then it should send you the link is my guess. But if not, then, yeah, there it is. Awesome. Thanks a lot, TuneFed. So coming in with the likes, yeah, go ahead and hit the like button on that video. YouTube likes that.
Oh, I love all the love.
Yeah, our community is like amazing as far as all that stuff goes. Very supportive. TuneFit says it's a calm, Kirby-free Discord, sir.
I love it.
Nice. Yeah, there's a Discord command. Sweet. There ought to be these commands. All right.
Hey, do we know anybody else that's showing up to this conference?
So-
besides DeFi Kingdoms?
Ooh. I
That'd
do
be
not.
interesting.
There's a lot of
I-
stuff.
I know that there's a lot of speakers.
We're gonna be going through. Like, it'd be kind of cool to like check out
They're
some
all
other
is here.
games.
You know who else
Yeah.
is here? Brisbane, the UFC fighter. You know who else is here? I mean, there's a whole bunch of people, famous people here too. Real quick,
We're on the stream.
oh, we are. on
We are
stream?
live.
What's up, fellas? Mosh just waking up.
Mosh is here in the house. He's waking up and he's back out.
Waking up. Back in the spot.
Yeah, some people were saying hi to you when you came in. I was a little bit behind in chat, but everyone was saying hi and what's up. So yeah, come say hi to everybody.
What's up, family?
We got 11 people in here.
11 people. What's
That's
up,
not
guys?
too shabby.
Wait till we get a couple drinks in us, and then it'll get real exciting. Everybody will show up. The house and come in. Yeah.
Lucky Duck says, wait.
I literally was
That's
up for like
beef.
40 hours straight, like from the time that I couldn't sleep. Yeah, so I turned into mush, not mosh. I had to get some rest, otherwise this whole trip was gonna be taken from me.
So Boo says, hello there, sunshine, and another hi, Mosh.
What's up, guys? It's bullish for sure.
Absolutely.
Bullish. Those 2 pieces of pizza got me just enough to go down and get some more food. I'm gonna have to go get something here soon.
We're gonna make a run down to Whole Foods eventually.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
To
we're
get
all
a little bit more.
Super convenient that it's right downstairs.
It is right.
Good work on it.
Absolutely.
I was a little sketched out at first when I thought the lock was drilled out when we got here.
Yeah, I was like-
they all look like that.
Yeah, this was such a better place. So I was just about to pull the trigger on a place that was about 2 miles further away. It looked good, but it was more expensive.
Is that the loft one?
I think it was a loft one, yeah. It did look good. It was a little bit more pricey and all that stuff. And then I was just about to pull the trigger, and then I was looking around again, and I saw this one right here. I was like, how is this even possible?
The place that was
Close.
It's like a hop on a skip from the waterfront.
The
too. You can
convention
literally go
is
jump in the
literally
ocean.
right across the street.
That's
It
what I'm
is.
saying, man.
It is. It's
So
just
it's
right
like-
there.
Yeah,
crazy.
you can literally
You
go jump in
go
the
to the
ocean.
bathroom while you're
Might do
there,
that in the
just
morning.
right over here really quick.
We should. Well,
Go over to
if
that
you
board
can-
one
So
first.
what I'd like to do is go for like a little jog, do like an exercise, and then if you want to go hit the water afterwards,
Yeah, we
and
do
head
the-
back.
Me and we do the polar plunges all the time in
Oh, wow.
Washington State. So it's a little different down here.
It's nice and
We
we
break
get
our
out of the
record.
water once we
I
get
think our
there.
record was like 30 something minutes in like 40-degree water.
Oh, bro, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
So someone's asking about the pizza. Yeah, I think that did come from Whole Foods. I think Starbucks ended up getting that, I think.
Organic 365. It's the kind of brand.
That's from Whole Foods brand. And then who is this here? It's talking about Rafael says, very cool to see everybody together. Absolutely. It's cool to meet everybody. So, of course, all these guys have already met each other.
Well, we knew each other. We played with each other on DeFi
Shoot,
Kingdoms.
I met these
Oh, wow.
cats. I ended up meeting someone on from work that does crypto, and he's not in it very often, but I got tagged into their Marco Polo, and then one day he's like, "Let's hook it up," and then I showed up, and it started.
It started like, crypto, like I dabbled in it back like 5-6 years ago, but didn't have anybody, didn't know anybody, so I was just buying like, whatever, stupid stuff. I had no idea what I was doing. So I wouldn't go all the way into it. And then once we realized that we each played this game, and then we created a group, and then we just kept inviting people to it, because man, that would have been nice to have when we first got into it. I lost so much money.
Dude, I think we all have.
At the
Yeah,
beginning,
it's called growth.
yeah, but
Yeah, I
I've
think-
learned so much now, and we all help each other, and it's the way to go, man.
Now, when you say you lost money, is that because you
Just 'cause
were
I'm-
making silly mistakes or because of the bear market?
Because there was a
Because I was
budget
buying
price.
shit like Dragon. I didn't know crypto. Like, I didn't know anything when I first got it. I'm talking like 7 years ago, 6 years ago.
Oh man, I've lost so much crypto.
No,
man.
Burian,
I've had
when I went to
50,000
Burian,
extra pieces.
before you even, I got into it.
That's the biggest one right there, man. That's my biggest.
I've been very fortunate that I've narrowly escaped most of the rugs, but the bear market, of course, I was thinking, it's gonna. I have such confidence it's gonna go back up. The bear market, I'll just wait through that. But man, I really wish now I would have sold and then bought twice as much here lower.
Well, that's the thing, man. Those bear markets will take years, man. I mean, 4 or 5 years sometimes. Luckily for us, I don't think we had that long to wait.
Yeah.
If it teaches you anything, a bear market teaches you to take profit on the way up. You know what I mean? And then you can absolutely.
Yeah, man. As
go
long as
back
you're
in.
learning, man, you ain't losing.
Tune Fed says so many Gen Zeros just chilling, hanging out together, Chad mode.
Chad, Chad, I'll come back real quick, guys. I'll come back and
I
chat.
can't wait for my Gen
What are
Zero.
you doing?
Tomato
Tomato
juice,
juice. Oh,
just
wow.
plain straight tomato juice. That's what it is.
Gangster.
Yeah.
The Rock is gangster. He doesn't have
He just did a little cooking show and missed it, dude.
Yeah.
The juice is from our.
Yo, do you care if I cut a little finger off of this?
Go for it, man. Yeah.
My uncle used to chew on this.
In fact, but you can have as much as you want because I know where to get some more.
I'm just gonna chew on it. See how it goes.
Absolutely. Seattle's in the house, Mosh.
You know it.
That's Skiller saying that.
Skiller, what's up, Skiller? My dude.
Skilla, killer.
Have fun, guys. Mookie, hey Mookie, how you doing? You say gotta go, being on Amsterdam time. Don't worry, Mookie. We're gonna be streaming like almost 24/7. There's gonna be someone. It's gonna be either me or Grady or Beeve Mosh, Mythic Squad folks. Yeah, just hang out. We are all gonna be streaming stuff.
I got off the airport. I got off the plane in Miami, and I shouted. I was just like, "Who do I trust? Me. That's who." You know, from Scarface, Tony Montana. Yeah.
It's the Tune Fits is spicy good. Yeah, that's what I prefer. So there's a spicy V8.
Yeah,
that is
the
my
spicy
favorite.
V8 is really good.
That is my favorite. This is just the quickest first thing that I grabbed. 'Cause like I said, when I was at Whole Foods, the guy come in with the key fob to get in here. He said he was going to be here in like 20 minutes, and so I had to just race through the store and just grab a few things. Good thing I did not get a cart full because I was one pack here.
Yeah, I would just wheel it up here.
But you wheeled it with the cart, like one of those homeless people. Then
Just
people
around the
definitely
corner,
thought we were
we'll
homeless.
bring it back and we go get more.
We've got such an active chat right here, and I love to read everybody's stuff. So Zelf says, I thought for a second that Beeve wanted to cut a finger of habanero off. Oh man.
So I
honestly,
cleared my
just-
sinuses up pretty good though. No. You'd be surprised how well ginger does that.
They're actually hero fingers.
Hero,
Hero
Hero fingers, nice.
Ginger right
Dark
now is
summoning.
really
Zelf says, Double Dog Dare Beeve to eat a habanero. So we don't have another one here in this apartment right now.
Stupid hot shit only goes down with beer, so once we go to the store, we'll get down on some stuff like that.
Yeah, so Zelf, I will be buying another habanero, it looks like, because I already went through the one that I bought. And silly me,
And it was really good too.
thinking that one was going to be enough for like 3 days. No. So definitely need to get some more of that. And I also need to get my leafy greens because I really missed that.
Yeah, you need more color.
Yes, definitely more color. Like I said, the orange was a little tasty, but really we needed more stuff. Sergeant says, okay, this is officially better than the Kardashians. Dude, Sergeant,
Listen,
I don't know if that's
there's
a compliment.
booty here too, guys. All right.
I don't know if that's a compliment or
I
not.
would take it as a
Is
compliment. I think.
Is it hard to beat the
Any
Kardashians?
compliment you get from Sarge is kind of backhanded, so you accept them all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
It's all love. I love the backhanded.
Thanks, Sarge. We're better than the Kardashians. Lol. Low-tech comes in. Nice.
And this is just the zombie version of what we're about to do. too.
Yeah, this
We're just
is-
getting started.
This is most of the Mythic Squad still being rather sleepy, so
Listen,
just
you
wait.
guys don't understand. I spent about 7 hours right here. Let me find it. I spent 7 hours
Uh-oh, here it comes, guys.
right here in
Oh,
the corner of an airport waiting for everybody else to show up because I didn't want to go get a hotel room for 7 hours. You know what I mean? So that was the setup. Had the YouTube stream in. I actually summoned a hero there. It was an archer, 3 advanced stats. So it's got some juice to do something.
Nice.
Plus it's got that, archer extra ability or extra ability.
Dude, what do you do if you're sitting in an airport all by yourself for a few hours with no hotel in the middle of
You use quest. You summons, yeah.
and you pull up mythics?
and you
Yes, dude.
and you hustle. I flipped a couple NFTs while I was there, made some money. Yeah.
I have some things to learn from him. So, of course, most of y'all know I haven't worked a real job in a couple of years now, I guess since the pandemic stuff. I've been living off of my savings, which is dwindling pretty low at this point, so I've really got to start to get an income. If I could learn to flip some heroes and do some of that kind of stuff.
Listen, you can't get attached to them all. You got to use them as a cog to create more and better. Okay? It's all about replacing dope NFTs with doper NFTs, right? And make money on the way, and make your portfolio thicker along the way too.
So I think I need a 12-step program because
Yeah.
I cannot
Yeah.
get rid of my heroes. I only have like just about 100, just under 100. And I
It's
feel like
easier
I need
right now in current market state to get rid of floor heroes, okay?
Yeah.
Anything exclusive or extravagant or rare is a little tougher to get rid of right now for its actual price without being undervalued. But you pop the right thing, it goes. You know what I mean?
They all sell.
I'll tell you what goes right now. True transcendent heroes will sell. There's a crowd of people looking for them.
Absolutely.
There's not very much of them. So if you're
Got a couple for
if
sale.
you're going for elite plus mutations on your stats, you're gonna pop some stuff that people will buy. Any heroes with color. So if you're hitting on rarity, I know it's just beautiful and you want to just add it to the squad forever. But sometimes you look at like I sold a rare ninja for like I don't know 2,000 crystal or something like that. It was cool. It was a really cool ninja. It was a mining ninja. But I look at cards like that, and it had one advanced stat. So maybe if that had like 2 advanced stat or an elite stat, that would be on my keepers list. And the color should have made it probably on my keepers list. But I turn it into crystal and make other stuff with it. You know, it's a W. You're in the plus when you hit like that. You sell it and then you keep going. And you're in the plus. And rule of thumb is too. Every time I sell something for a decent chunk, whatever I sold, I'll bank a certain portion of what I get from that, and I'll put the rest to go and try to hit whatever I just sold, so I replace it.
Wow.
I think over
Yeah,
like
that's-
the last 2 years, I've just been throwing.
And Mosh hits way better than I do. He sold a Senria's Light Fae with the mythic odd pull background, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Bro, the universe will bring me another one." I was like, "You're smoked, dude. You're smoked. Don't do it." He did it. Not 24 hours later, he popped a Crystal Hackadori with the inner grow background.
Oh my goodness.
I do not recommend doing this. It only happens for Mosh. It doesn't happen for me.
Wow.
So check yourself before you wreck yourself on that one. But Mosh always hits when he does that. Always hits. What does the chat think about there being whitelisted 0x's that just got the RNG love? You know what I mean?
Whitelisted 0x's that got RNG level. What do y'all think about
I
that?
swear Mosh's is like some. He gets extra something from somebody because it just doesn't make sense. You know what's funny?
He'll get his right one. He'll get his right too.
When Pinecone reaches out and he's like, I gotta check that because he hit like 8 legendaries in a row out of like 10 or 12 eggs he hatched.
Wow.
And like 6 or I think it was like 7 or 8 of them were like back to back to back legendaries. Which, come on guys, we play this game, that doesn't happen, right?
Yeah.
We know he's a degen and he's booning, but still that shouldn't happen because I do the same and I get commons and uncommons when I do that too.
Yeah.
But Pinecone
happy
checked
it
it out and
happens
just
to
said,
someone.
you are on the right side of RNG, sir, because that's wild. Yeah, when you have a dev going, I'm going to check on this. Not saying you're doing anything, but I'm going to check on this. You know?
Sergeant says, Beeve, my compliments are backhanded only for the Kirby clan.
The Kirby clan.
Yeah, right. Listen, don't change a thing, Sarge, because I love you just how you are, man.
Yeah, Sarge. Thanks for being here, man. He also says, sir, what is the real job? I'm all for thicker portfolios. Teach us the way, Beeve. Absolutely.
You guys can learn from a ton of people in this community. I do
That is
all the
true.
time. Like you think you know a bunch of stuff, but there's people in this community. There's angles that you can attack this ecosystem that I haven't even thought of, and they're killing it. So I mean, there's lots of cool things, and that's something that Mythic Squad wants to do too. Is I know we're into like advanced PvP heroes and stuff. You know, advanced plus ability PvP heroes and pets and stuff. And the NFTs are really our jam, but man, there's some smart fools in here that are doing some really cool things.
Absolutely.
So,
I was thinking about learning and doing some chart analysis, just staying with. I thought that would be kind of fun.
I messed with it.
That would be really good.
I guess that's your knowledge and just be like, try to guess the market.
That would be good if you could.
It'd take me a little bit to learn it, but I was thinking about it.
That would be
Because
cool.
that's one thing we don't have is a chart analysis guy.
That's true. I don't
do my
think we
dumb down
do.
version of it. Listen, I'm usually pretty good at doing that when I do it. At least macro. Low time frames, no. Those are too hard to deal with. But like, you step back a little bit, zoom out a little bit, you can figure out where we're headed.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I like the names. I even like the names of their crypto, like Jewel. Like it's just esoterically combined with so many.
Listen,
things.
they knew who they
It's
were
like-
targeting. They were targeting a Democrat. Okay? They were. I grew up with Zelda, top-down, pixel games, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I saw this and I was like, let me see some more. And then when I got through all the layers upon layers that are on these NFTs, when you compare DeFi Kingdoms to other NFT projects or GameFi
I haven't met
projects
it. I haven't
built on
seen another
NFTs,
game
there's
like
not very
DeFi.
many
Yeah.
that have the amount of layers that these NFTs have and the opportunity to add value
Right.
by using these NFTs.
Yeah, it's really
later,
crazy.
You know,
Yeah.
it's really, that gets me jacked when I think of DeFi Kingdoms in the future. They got some really cool stuff. And you know what? I bet you there'll be another game or something that comes out that uses exactly what DeFi Kingdoms has been using too. They maybe even do it better at some point. I'm saying later down the road. It's usually how this stuff works. Not saying I don't believe in DeFi Kingdoms, because I'm sure they'll just knock it up the park.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm here. I love the team.
That's
I love
why
the
we are
project.
here, for sure.
But when you do revolutionary stuff like this, it inspires other people to do revolutionary stuff like this. You know, so head on a swivel and don't not look for the next project either, because there will be one that does great. And I'm sure the way DeFi Kingdoms works too. And there's a lot of stuff cooking on the horizon with all these other builders using these NFTs. Like what's that guy's name? I just saw on Twitter. Is it Rod?
I don't know.
I gotta look him up now. He's building a game with the NFTs, and it's like a open world, friggin' third person PvP battlefield type thing. It's
Wow.
really cool looking. I think it's Myth.
Dude, I love how like intricate people's minds get. Their skills, their capabilities.
Within our own community, there's so many talented people.
Lotec says, first step is to admit you have a problem, potato problem. Zabu, I really need help learning and selling and letting go of my precious potatoes. Gen Zero problems.
I have a rug problem lately, and I need it gone too. So
The goose wallets are definitely blacklisted.
I feel you, Goose.
Gone to the days where Tosh can summon a dark knight and sell it for 40,000. Oh my goodness!
Do you remember what you guys all remember what current contests used to yield the winners? At the top of this market, you win like a whatever pack, and it was like 3 or 4 or 5 grand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when Tilt Proof Tuesdays were wicked. You know?
Mosh is greasing the RNGesus. Maybe Mosh just has the Gaia's Fortune on his back. Gen Zeros are much more rare than most NFTs. Compared
Gen
to
Zero's a king in this game, don't get me wrong. But you'll never get the spicy Gen Zero with PvP stats or anything like that, which is fine. But they're juicy because of what they offer. So when you're looking for Gen Zeros, you want to try to get a good class, subclass synergy. You want the profession and or the profession of the next advanced class that makes to have the stat ability popping on whatever that next advanced class might be too. So when you find your pair, you're hitting on subclass mutations and or maybe, you know who's got beautiful Gen Zero pairs? And by beautiful, I mean probably best in the game because they're insane. Ben Friend is a man with a lab coat. That guy is the most OG guy in here that's been mutating, looking for the mustard for a very long time.
Wow.
And his Gen Zero matches got so much mustard on him. I mean, he's got some with 4 abilities that mutate right off the bat, along with stats unknown and subclass. I mean, how hard would that be to find a match like that?
Yeah,
Especially
it's
Gen Zero,
crazy.
considering you have to go and talk to people because they're not all for sale on the tablet.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, every time if you think you're doing good in this game and you want to feel little again, just scroll through his wallets, man, because holy moly. He was the first to get tentacles. He's got a lot of cool stuff. But he's really smart. It's fun to watch Ben work. He really does a lot of cool stuff.
Link says, Harambe went 8 nuts and bought quite a few
7 or 8 Gen Zeros.
during the expansion in Crisavale. He knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I see him in Perilous Discord server. And he's been making those. But I also see him just on the Discord server. I saw what he's been doing. He bought, like, in the last 10 days, like 7 or 8 of them, Gen Zeros. So I see you, you pirate. I do.
I've been trying to get a little bit more fiat in, thinking about another Gen Zero or two. I thought I'd win one here, but
It's kind of absurd that, well, even Mythic Squad went hard on Dark Summons and Summons, right? We didn't get anything for the Summon. That's where we didn't put a bunch into the Siege. We put a ton into going full degen into summoning in the Dark Summons, and nobody won one there. Starbuck hit on the Mythic Squad account, which isn't even his account, but he put just a little bit of Siege in. I'm like 850 Siege when he won that Gen Zero. That's like too honest hitting on his Dark Summons. He hit on the Dark Summons Gen Zero. I don't want to make anybody feel bad, but this is what you need. You need the new guys to win like this too.
oh, absolutely, yeah.
He hit on that Dark Summons Gen Zero with 6 Dark Summons. Isn't that even a cooler story when you hear that? I did 6 Dark Summons a day during the event. You know?
You've heard what Zabu did, right?
Yeah, what did he do?
Dark Summons with 4.
Oh, he only did his with 4?
He did this with 4.
Zabu, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Zabu got a Gen Zero with 4
You
Dark
in
Summons.
too honest, man. You in Shane, man.
But yeah, so, and then of course Bullen comes out and says that 10% of the winners had less than 4 tickets.
That's good.
Which I think is fantastic, right? Because I do think that we need to
I think
see.
it's fantastic until I don't win one with like
I'm,
70.
I am a little jelly, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Well,
at the same time, I feel
like
good.
I said, I need Bolon to check my Zero X out, make sure there's nothing wrong with it. Because I've yet to win a Tilt Proof Tuesday or anything, and I've been entering for a long time.
So I'm the same. I don't think I've ever won a Tilt Proof Tuesday either. But you've been doing it longer than I have, so I've only been doing, and I miss a lot of Tuesdays also. So not too
I
many.
enter probably 85%.
I would say I entered that many, and I've only been entering those since maybe April or May. So you've been doing them longer than me, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, haven't gotten any either.
Win percentage, 0.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
But that's alright. I had way better luck in Harmony, in Sarandale 1, than I did at CV. And I'm sure that'll change over time, but it's just been my experience so far. It's not for the lack of trying, I'll tell you that much.
TuneFit says, swept the floor at 15,000, I think talking about
Gen Zeros?
the Gen Zero stuff. So who saw that?
Quite a few of those Legis and higher were going for like 29, 27, 30 something, 33,000 crystal.
Sabu says, saw that he bought 12 or more in a day recently.
Ooh.
I think
Albert,
Hebron, yeah.
it's such a hard thing to say.
Let's see. Juan Zambudo says, hey guys, how can I choose a good hero for DFK Fight Club?
You need to go watch Boxside Chat's videos. They will give you all the alpha you need on that.
That is good advice.
And what's cool about DFK Fight Club too, and there's way smarter people that play DFK Fight Club than me, but it's not just one of those duels type games where you put your heroes there, the stats compare, whoever gets higher, and then they check for a couple bonuses. There's a lot of strategy involved. Subclass plays a deal into it with what skills and stuff you're allowed to use. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do in that game, and a lot of cool combos on builds on who you put out there too, on what you're really trying to do.
Yeah.
But it's very cool. Like I had a Sage, the last one I entered, and it had 2 heal things on it. And at the very end of me and Starbucks battle, he was so mad because I just kept blocking him, right? Or kept interrupting him because I had a little bit more health than he did. And he just kept on trying to lightning strike me with the sage that was left. I just kept blocking it, hit him for a little bit more. And then we got close to the same health and I healed myself and then just kept interrupting. Interrupt to the win, guys. He never got that lightning strike off.
Wow.
But
Yeah, so it's a good strategy. So Juan, Beeves' advice, again, I would agree with him fully. Watch some of the Bogside chat streams, and also Adventures in DeFi Kingdoms has some very good videos on that too. But yeah, that would be very good for picking out. They have even single small videos of just what each of those different heroes do. They have, it's like if you're going to get in the Baby Cup, they even have a tier list of what classes and subclasses would make up the best for whatever tier you're getting in, because a hero that's good for Baby Cup tier or class is not going to be great for mid-level or...
Yeah, so there's I need to hop back in there again recently because I know there's been some changes, but they have like, you know, lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight, all sorts of cool stuff going on there.
Yeah.
And they just did a bit of stuff with the matchmaking, or gonna do some stuff with matchmaking on how they're going to do that. Just get in there on those box side videos. There's tons of good information. And listen, if you've been waiting to get into DFK Fight Club, wait no longer, because once you get in there, and even if your ass gets wrecked by somebody who knows what they're doing, you're gonna want to know more. It's fun. Everybody that's done it has been like, it's not my jam, it's not my jam, and then they're in it and they're like, wow, this is lots of fun. You know what I mean? It's a good time. Plus, you meet a ton of cool people in there, guys.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
All right, so let's see. TuneFed says, I did one Dark Summons and probably my last. Yeah, I agree with you.
I hear you, especially when these NFTs bring you value on the daily.
Yeah, I find it hard to burn any of them, and the Dark Summons...
You gotta have that DJ in your heart.
Let's see.
All are gonna make it.
Right.
That's right.
Sabu's saying, Juan, check out the Heroes ranking video. Yeah, that's a really good one. Absolutely, Juan. Short answers for some of the best archers. Yeah, so short answers, some of the best are Archer, Warrior, Sage for like the primary class. Absolutely, is for the Baby Cup. And then for the subclass, some other good ones are things like the Wizard, the Pirate, Warrior, I think also, and a couple of others. But again, just very vaguely from what I'm remembering. Definitely watch the tier list video for Baby Cup specifically. Really good video. And they step you through a lot of good alpha for Fight Club also. How would you choose a good Sage to buy one? So Juan, if you're thinking about getting into... So here's something else, Juan, that I don't know if their video is going to talk a lot about, but I'll definitely recommend or suggest to you. If you think you're going to be doing Fight Club on a regular basis, like I think I'm going to probably join all the Fight Clubs just to be a part of the community and just to support the community's game or Fight Club. And so I am buying specific heroes that are going to be only doing Fight Club, and so they're going to be at a certain level, like level 1 for the Baby Cup. Don't level them up at all, and so they can play Baby Cup again and again and again. And then for those, if you really are going to do that, then you really want to find pretty good heroes to start with. But then if like a month later you find a better Sage than the one you have now, then just swap them out, right?
And if you find that perfect hitter for Fight Club, and it needs to be like a level 1 or level 3 or whatever you're gonna do, to go crazy with it, which helps a lot in DFK, and it's a little bit of alpha for you, you can go ahead and throw an atonement or an attunement on that level up, right, to get the extra hit for the HP, because that goes a long ways in Fight Club.
Yeah, so if you are if you're talking about something other than Baby Cup, as you're leveling them up, definitely, and there's some alpha that, man,
Even on my level 2, I used an atonement on my Sage, and it really helped.
absolutely.
Yeah, for Baby Cup, anyways.
Let's see, Zabu's, so we got that one. Is Beeb going to play Baby Cup tourney? I don't know.
When's that one coming up?
So I think by December the 5th, I think they probably
You want to know how it usually goes? Franz usually messages me like 2 hours before or 2 hours after it closes, and he's like, "Are you gonna come in?" I was like, "Yeah, I meant to." He's like, "All right, I'm adding you," and that's usually how it works. But
In case somebody snores, I bought headphones.
Oh, awesome.
earphones.
I do have a tendency to snore, so good. Somebody's going to need those.
In case somebody's
What's everyone's strategy on Serendale debut? Oh, that's a good one to ask. What's your strategy on Serendale debut?
Oh, did we figure out what the puzzle pieces made yet?
Oh man, you're talking about the story?
I'm a little different when it comes to launches of stuff like this. I'll do a little bit what you guys are thinking about. Usually I'm a wait and see kind of guy. And if it's, I mean, it's how I did it with the CV too.
Yeah.
That's how I did it with those pools. That's how I did it with all that.
So sounds like what you're saying when you say wait and see. You're not doing anything on day one. You're just gonna.
I'll have stuff ready, to do something if I get the itch, but I kind of want to see where everything falls first and then go from there.
That is a good thought.
Plus,
Hey Starbuck, what is your strategy for Serendale? The chat wants to know.
In Serendale, depends on how much it costs to quest there. If it's cheaper to quest there, I'm moving everything there. If it's cheaper to stay in put, stay in put.
well, I know that not all features are going to be there, right?
On day one, there are going to be a few missing features, but not
That you
much.
have to
Like
travel to
like
Crystal
summoning.
Bell for, right?
Like summoning.
Yeah.
Not summoning. So summoning is going to be on day one.
Oh, they said it wasn't.
It's changed. So do you have you looked at the spreadsheet where they have the updates for what's
Yeah.
happening? So if you check out the spreadsheet now, summoning is complete and tested.
Nice.
So it is ready to go on day one.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And
But
If that changes.
yeah, so summoning is going to be available on day one.
Zero in Serendale.
Yes. So not only is summoning available on day one, but buying and selling heroes from the tavern is going to be available, and renting out heroes is going to be available on day one
Okay,
also.
good, because I thought all those were going to be migrating back to CV
No.
to have a job.
So you're right. A couple of weeks ago, that was the plan, but now I guess since we delayed Serendale, then all that stuff
Well, I'm
doesn't.
glad that they decided to add that, because they put some of those features in there.
Nobody wanted a half-baked launch anyways.
Right.
All it's going to do is highlight what's wrong. Nobody's
Yeah.
recognizing the 9 things that are right, but nobody will forget the one thing that's fucked up.
Exactly. There's 9 things right and 1 thing wrong, and everyone's going to complain about it.
And I like that we just got in front of it and said, not yet.
Yeah.
Let's get this right.
Well, that is absolutely fine. So let's.
Hey, ask me if I spotted Rock in the Whole Foods when I was looking for him.
Oh no.
He was easy to find, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, it's hard to miss, especially when
I
I'm
looked
wearing.
at Starbucks, I was like, that's the Rock right there. And he's like, looks and he goes, yep, that is. I was like, oh yeah. He's exactly like I thought.
I was trying to make sure I wore exactly the character's outfit, which of course this is not really what I walk around with daily, right? So my facial hair is not really this dark. This is dyed, same hair. It's all dyed. The hat is not something that I normally wear, but this was.
The hair's attached to the hat.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious, dude.
So,
Oh man, that would be
but
so
it
funny.
was part of a Halloween costume I had a couple of years ago, and that's where that profile picture comes from. It was this Halloween picture. So of course I've got to, if I'm gonna come and there's my profile picture, I've got to dress up like that again, right? Sage with an archer subclass would be great to look at the stats. Absolutely, I think Sage with a archer subclass would be good. TuneFit says, why oh why did I level up my legendary Sage Wizard? Oh, that would have been a good one. Yeah, that would have been a really good one.
Priest. Mine's a Sage Priest that I kept for Beta Cup, and it's real good.
Wow, yeah, that would be good too.
I can't wait to dungeon crawl eventually.
Oh yeah, who's doing that? Bogside Chats or
Well, I'm sure. I think KFK would do something like that.
ADFK?
That's what I want.
Yeah. So I've got an open source game called Crossfire. And it's not my game, but I've run across an open source game called Crossfire, which is kind of what Darlantis is pulled from. I don't know if y'all
I've
look
watched
much into my
I've
stuff.
heard it, but I have
It's
not
an
known.
old game, isn't it?
It is a very old game.
Yeah.
It's got kind of 8-bit style, pixelated graphics. It's on a 2D board, but because it's over 20 years old, and it's been open source. There's huge maps already made out. There is tons of monsters and tons of fighting.
Built out and stuff.
It's community built out, and
That's
so
usually the best way to do something when you've got passionate, smart people that want to help like that.
right. So my plan, or at least my thought is, I would love to blockchainify that open source game. So it's amazing game. It's open source. All we need to do is get a couple of devs to add some blockchain and some DeFi Kingdoms aspects to it, and turn
DeFi Kingdoms down to Atlantis or something like that.
something like that. So what I would like to do is I'd like to import some DFK graphics, and I know that we've got people in the community who could do that. I think that the tiles are 32 by 32 pixels, and so maybe our DFK stuff would need a little bit of tweaking, but other than that, and then of course the fight system would need to maybe be adjusted a little bit. Like the classes in Crossfire or Atlantis are different, but there's still warriors and there's still some other classes, and we would just name them to DFK stuff, and then we would slightly make some modifications to the fight system. But the game is already there.
You just score again.
Yeah. Scored again.
Oh, another running back.
And that would be an amazing dungeon crawler that's already got a lot of stuff built out for it. So,
I'd like to see it.
yeah,
You'll have to show us.
I think I'm gonna have to show y'all. I'll do a video. If you look back into my old video history, which I don't expect that y'all would go hunt it down, but maybe sometime when we get back, I'll do a new video for y'all, kind of show it off, and then y'all can just imagine it in a DFK style, right? It would take a little bit of work, but I think we could do it. And it would certainly be a lot faster than spending 5 years developing something like that from scratch.
Yeah. I wonder how you could port it.
So about porting it, it's open source, so we have the source code.
But how would you put it on the blockchain?
So that's a good question. And maybe let's pause there and talk about that a little bit. So how would you put a dungeon crawler on the blockchain? We could.
Some of these games that are built on blockchain, some of the better games that have done this have built the game first and then adapted the blockchain to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So I think what we would want to do is we would want to import heroes or characters from our wallet. So right now in the game, you actually go and like D&D, you randomly spin for strength and dexterity and stuff. Well, we wouldn't do that in our blockchain game. We would be importing our heroes stats, right? So that is one thing that would change. But then you would have your heroes.
Change over time too, since you're always adding those heroes, right? You just have to, kind of like the TFK Fight Club, re-enter your team, so you can pull from the current
Absolutely.
shit from the NFTs, right? The current stats off the NFTs.
There would be a little bit of something that we would have to consider, because in the game that I'm talking about, you are leveling up your character in the Crossfire to Atlantis stuff, which can be updated on the blockchain as well. But I mean, it would have to be it would have to be almost in a different way.
Well, it could be two different level ups, right? I played games where there was like, how do I put this? Where there's like XP for the certain.
I get it. Kind of like profession XP and hero level
Kind
XP.
of like
kind
that
of like
too, but where they're just responsible for two different things, but as a whole they kind of move together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like two separate entities, but as a whole, the experience and others both up together.
Right.
Kind of like a skill tree and like your overall health and magic in a game like that, right?
Right.
You have like.
So that's a really good point. So one of the things that Fight Club is doing is Fight Club is a very short game, right? You just go in there and you fight, and it's about your stats at that moment.
There's a lot of strategy to it too.
Well, definitely I'm saying that. But what I'm saying is that the skills or whatever that we might be using in Fight Club, they don't level up on their own.
No, it's the hero that brings it down.
Right. And so they're very much about not storing their own data or trying to increase stats or something like that. And I think Starbucks, what you're kind of talking about with dungeon crawlers, you want those levels. You want to be leveling up your hero as you're doing dungeon crawling and exploring and fighting,
Yeah,
right?
on the fly, right?
I want to get XP.
Right.
Kill something.
So the
Up to 2 XP.
so the challenge there is I don't think that will ever be possible to fully merge the DFK heroes that we have right now with some other game, because as an example, let's say it wasn't me or but there was just some other game developer who goes in and says, all right, when you run across a dungeon, when you run through my dungeon and you get this special potion, your strength score permanently goes up by 10. Well, how would that ever work out with DFK
It never
stuff?
applied.
It would never apply. And so, I mean, or we would have massively,
Well,
bulked up
okay,
heroes.
so like these third-party developers, though, right? They're creating value for DFK's NFTs by using their NFTs in other games, right? So couldn't you just use your DFK NFT, like hypothetically, level it like it's supposed to within the DFK game, but if it's like a third-party game like this, they have their own level system for the NFTs that you use, right?
Sure.
Like
Because
carrying over your avatar.
you're pulling not just from that NFT, but whatever they got going for you too, right? So
Right. So maybe what it would be is there would be like two parallel systems running. So you would have your DFK hero that we would originally pull from, and maybe some initial stats. But
check
then,
this chat. See what
Yeah. yeah, there's a lot. In fact, we're way behind.
Well, it's because it's a hot topic, and I like
What if
that
they
we're all
could
talking
create it?
about it.
What if they could create it that your character could level up in so many different games, but it just kept all those stats? Like it was just
See,
like
and-
as you played more games, you got more stats for different games or whatever.
And that's what I'm talking
It'd be
about.
cool to have like a trophy system or like a system
Yeah.
like this DFK NFT is like a gold whatever in this
It's a fifth
third-party
degree,
game.
it's
It's
a fifth
also
degree.
something like this in this game, but
It's
it's
got a
still
fifth
just the
degree black
DFK
belt.
NFT that you're evolving in DFK too. But
Right.
that as a piece in that game, you've whatever. That's whatever level.
That mindset is exactly, I think, what we're going to have.
I like it like that.
Right. That's what we're going to have
Like
to
a
have.
like a trophy system
Yeah.
that it would have to be like a total third-party app that keeps track of all the other games that you go into with your DFK NFTs. You know what I mean? Kind of like a PlayStation Network trophy system or whatever, but more intricate. You know what I mean? I
Oh
don't
my
know.
goodness, we're about 10 minutes behind in chat. Let me,
I knew you were. That's why I said
yeah.
something.
Thanks for keeping me on track with that. Let's see. So many foragers next turn. Let's catch up with what we're talking about here. TuneFit says Rock 808 insta spotted. Yeah, it's going to be hard to miss me in a store. Let's see. Is it?
I was gonna run up to him
Oh no.
from across the
Oh,
way,
no.
just embarrassed the hell
Yeah,
out
I
of
just smashed my card into his, and then I figured it out.
Right. And then I was like, what? You look a
You're
little
gonna have
bit
a
different
problem here, bud.
than what I remember seeing on the streams. Just a little bit. And then, so it took me a second. I was like,
You don't look as tall and big as you do in real life. You're
Yeah.
a lot taller than you come off on that screen.
He did it a lot.
yeah, maybe something like that is a little bit too.
He's a little
Um,
further back on his camera than all of us during the stream too, so he looks smaller, but he's not.
Something
He's
something
really the
like
same
that
size.
maybe. Yeah.
I think it's the tits that work out.
I'm just getting ready for Christmas in my Santa suit.
Okay.
That's all.
TuneFit says need to hear some old school rock crypto stories. No, you don't want to hear any of those.
I lost, and I lost.
I lost a lot. Otherwise, I'd be a millionaire right
And
now.
then I learned and learned and learned. You know,
I
that's basically the first 4 years of crypto for anybody.
Zabu says, sorry I didn't get you in time on the shirts. Wanted to clear the details. Not completely official with DFK. Yeah, don't worry about that, man. There'll be other times in the future. Account on Amazon. Yeah, we'll get it a little bit later. Oh, guess what? We're up to speed.
There you go.
That's it.
Cool.
And then TuneFit says this DFK NFT is a ticket into this concert. Yeah, that could be maybe that's a good way to put it, right? So you have,
That's something along the lines of something that I've been thinking about with these people too is like seasonal backgrounds or seasonal themed versions of the characters we already have. You know,
Yeah.
like maybe seasonal colors that you can mutate into, seasonal back apps or something like that that can add to the game. I really like the backgrounds. Say there's like a DFK birthday anniversary. So next year during their birthday anniversary, they come out with like 3 birthday backgrounds, and then they let it go for like a month up to the birthday event, and that's the only time when you mint those NFTs that you get those backgrounds, and then it's over forever. The birthday one, right?
Right.
Because that's the first edition birthday one. So if you have an NFT from that month period, it's more exclusive and more rare because it's got this special background.
Wow,
Right?
nice.
And then your items are.
I think of stuff like that because I'm a big time player versus player gamer, period. I love competitive PvP. And I like the reward systems of certain things. Like Overwatch, I love what they do with their seasonal events and stuff. It needs work, and I don't like their new Battle Pass jam, but I think that's where we're headed with blockchain and everything, ownership over these things eventually. But I big on seasonal stuff, holiday themed stuff, so they could go in and yeah, you might have to work second best dad 100 hours a week instead of 80, but he's up for it. Just bring him some wine. He needs to practice out drinking his stepfather or his father-in-law, anyways. But add some mistletoe and stuff, like just some holiday themed stuff, little snow here, or whatever, little spider webs for Halloween. And maybe you get the same backgrounds, but there's like a layer to it, like with the spider web and something cool. You know what I mean? And you only get them for that amount of time. I think the exclusivity on that game equals longevity. Okay, because if you miss it that one time and you can't get it because you didn't participate, anybody who did NFTs will go up in value because the collectors are out there, right? So either you stack them because you're greedy and you want all the cool stuff for yourself, or you flip them and you make extra profit and you continue, okay? But I want to see this, and I will be mentioning it to Dreamer and Sunbear and Bowan because I think certain stuff like that, and maybe make the goal smaller at first. You can't hit every holiday and make every culture happy right away. Because this is a world game,
items,
you know what I
so,
mean?
like once they bring items in,
Yeah, but I think crafting and all that stuff is still further along the line than you would like it to be right now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think
But it will happen.
I think when
Yeah.
pet utility drops, pet utility will drop, but it won't all be unlocked because other things will all be unlocked, right? But there'll still be, like, I think the pet utility that drops first, because they've already talked about it, is the rarity of these pets and the XP movement bonuses to the attached hero. And I think that comes with level quest too, okay?
Yes.
I've already been super degen speculating on the backgrounds that we have for Odd Pool already. How cool would it be if the Mythic Odd Pool backgrounds, like, gave that hero an opportunity to go on a limited time quest in a certain part of the map that you otherwise couldn't get to because you don't have those backgrounds. So therefore, the event is more exclusive. There's a higher chance for you to win that event because if you have that card, not many people have that card, right? And it's squad goals. You can't tell me if you didn't have one of those cards, but you saw a bunch of people playing in this high stakes quest for some cool loot that you can only get from it, right?
Right.
That it wouldn't increase the value of those cards. And why would they have mythic backgrounds other than just for the collector's status? These guys are all about utility, okay? All about multiple use cases, all about touching multiple ecosystems. They're all about utility. So there's a method to the madness. And I remember when we were messing with these ability stats early on, and I was messing with subclasses from Jump Street, and I had people tell me subclasses don't matter yet. Don't worry about subclasses. Well, there's layers upon layers upon layers to this stuff. And one of the most important things on these NFTs is the subclass and class synergy. It's literally sets you apart from all the other NFTs. We're gonna need to plug you in, my guy.
Oh, battery power down
Are
15%.
you C?
Yeah, I've got it. Don't worry about it.
But yeah,
I'll be right back, guys. Y'all talk with B for a minute. I'm gonna get my pack.
what's up? I'll drop sets. What I'm watching is this. It's San Francisco 49ers game with the Saints. Talk about the lowly Saints, dude. They're like they used to be. Can we just beat an NFC West team for the Hawks, please? Damn. Did they just tie that Arizona game? They did. Hey, Mosh. Message Vibes back so he doesn't think you're dogging him. Vibes, I got your back. Okay, cool. Tell my class now for 5 hours. I told everybody that's what we were doing, so. I fucking asked out.
Yeah, we can. I don't know how y'all feel about inviting some other people over here, but
Vibes wanted to stay here. He asked where we were staying so he could be close.
No, he's already got a place. He just wants to play.
yeah, I'm saying like inviting them over here to hang out for a little bit.
Absolutely. Primetime also told me to hit him up.
Yeah,
He lives there. What's going on here?
Is this Josh Crew?
Let me out! I'm about to go to the Whole Foods meeting.
Oh yeah, I think we're about to do that too.
We can time out the stream momentarily.
Time out the stream, dude. We're taking these guys with
Too
us.
bad you didn't have your or Starbucks around his stinking thing, his necklace, his selfie necklace.
All right, guys. So we are powering up. We're down to 14%. We got the new battery pack plugged in. We're gonna see if this new one can increase our charge while we're streaming live.
How much
So
did this one run? Yeah,
that one was, I think, $50 to $70.
that's a pretty big one too, though.
Yeah, it's 20 milliamp hours. Oh, 20,000. Let's see. TuneFit says pet or pet util and food will pump bloaters 100%. You think bloaters? So here's the thing. Let me give you a little bit of something that I remember. I remember Bolin and maybe even one other dev, maybe Frisky or somebody, said publicly in chat and maybe on a live stream, maybe for more than one, bloaters is the only NFT that will never have utility. They said that specifically.
Never have utility.
That's what they
It's the
said.
meme, it's the meme item in the game.
It is.
I like it.
So I think that would be really cool, but do
I
you
have a
think
use
there's
case
still
for bloaters. I have a use case for bloaters. They trust bloaters. But it involves a DFK sportsbook. Okay. And
Okay.
it requires betting on real life sports with DFK items to pump DFK ecosystem.
Wow.
I know a lot of DJs, and I know a lot of DJs that like the sports bet. And if we could pump the DFK ecosystem by winning bloats,
Are you
Dude.
kidding me? They went for 2 for the win. Did you guys miss that?
I did miss that. Perfect. We need AZ to lose.
That's crazy.
That's the second team to do that. You know who else did that? The Jags did that too.
Sabu says bloater stable coin. Oh no. Oh man.
No, because we can. There's no cap. There's no hard cap on bloaters. Bloaters can just be
Yeah.
earned throughout the game, right? So
Yep.
now the real question is, and there's been a lot of people talking about it. Everybody assumes that these gold eggs are going to be the bee's knees, right?
Yeah.
But what I can't get out of my head is all the other eggs in the game are earned through prospective professions, right? So their utility on the pets that we get from them will have. What I'm saying is they're meant to be within their questions and their professions, right?
Sure.
So the gold egg's not going to cover those.
Right.
I don't think they're going to be like gold egg covers everything.
So here's my thinking. Again, I could be totally wrong.
It's okay.
Y'all-
We're here to bounce speculative.
Y'all have a lot better insight than I do. But my speculation is something like the gold egg pets will provide something like healing, like 10 points of healing or something, which can be applied not to a single profession, but to everybody all the time, right?
So I think the gold and pets are for the future, for PvE, for the present right now too. I think the gold pets will add bonuses to anything that yields gold, the training quests. We'll see what kind of rewards are added to these level quests. Maybe they add gold to other quests. Maybe that was their plan the whole time. But I think that would take away too much from the miners. It would devalue the miners if you could just the mining pets if you could just throw that in there. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what they want, but I think they have a different plan entirely
Well,
from all the other pets.
like
for
I-
gold.
Like I said, I think that they could be for things like doubling the speed at which you regain mana. As an example, all of our heroes are going to need mana for PvP and PvE probably. So what if some of the gold pets do something like double your recovery for mana, or double your recovery for health points,
Or like a damage debuff.
Something-
for a certain
right.
period of time where normally it would take like 2 hits and something else to knock you down a health bar. Maybe it's like like a third roll or something. Just a little extra. I think they gotta be careful with this too, because you can't just make these gold pets
That's true.
super strong. Okay? Because then you get into, I mean, this is all third one, obviously, because it's crypto. But I think it gets a little tricky when you start saying, hey, you can buy this. You don't have to find it in the wild or buy it from someone who found it in
That
the
is
wild.
true.
Okay? But I'm not saying that, I'm sure they got something really cool figured out. And what's awesome, what I've noticed even more about the dev team, is how much they're really listening to us, guys.
Yeah.
They really are listening to us. And they're really, I mean, it's not that far off to think that we are all their little alpha testers and beta testers out there, and they're listening to us because we're the ones they need to keep engaged, okay?
Right.
So do your part, talk, do the AMA questions, get on, what is it,
The Talk.DeFi?
where do they do all the upvotes on all the, Rapider? Is it Rapider?
Is it still Rapider, or isn't that what Talk.DeFi Kingdoms
Oh, yeah, that's right. They started their own. Yeah, okay. They started their own.
I think so.
But check all that stuff out too and participate
Yeah.
on some silly stuff though, guys. Get it out of your head that these pet NFTs aren't going to be stacked with utility. If you flip them over, literally it's the road. Or if you look at the profession, crafting, and combat bonuses, and then go look at a roadmap, it's literally that, okay? It's literally that, okay? So, I just have a feeling that they're going to be like a DFK Heroes main equipment, main hub to other equipment, too. You got the crafting, the leather crafting, the armor smithing, the combat bonuses. And what's cool about these bonuses too, they've said that they're not going to just be one for each of those, right? There's going to be a variety. So that's why it's important to stack these mythic rolls while they're cheap, even on the legendaries, because we don't know what those rolls are going to be, and you're going to want options, fam. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
You're going to want to pick and choose the best that you get when we roll them. Flip those other NFTs for juice to make doper NFTs, rinse and repeat. That's the name of the game. And Mosh taught me that one. That's the hustler of all hustlers, seriously, dude. He will sell ice to an Eskimo. Yeah, he's too good with it.
Sanjuro's in the house, and hello, gentlemen.
Sanjuro!
Hello.
What's up?
Conference, Big Sweaty D is saying, was the conference today? Conference is tomorrow, like Monday and Tuesday. So we are ready. We're going to get some good sleep tonight, I hope. Maybe.
We're pre-funking all night long.
And tomorrow's the conference, next 2 days.
And Grady gets in at 2 a.m., so
You know, a full stream from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. is probably not off the table.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm expecting Mythic Squad to do a stream at some point here. We're just kind of playing it by ear right now.
It's going to be featuring all of us. I think it'll be fun.
I would expect to have 24 hours a day for the next 3 or 4 days. Something's going on here.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Put
right.
us on in the background. Okay?
Yep.
Have some fun with
And
it.
it's not all going to be on my channel, right, guys? You got to follow Mythic Squad. You're going to have to follow, of course, who is not following Mythic Squad or Grady already? But guys, you got to be following them as well because some of the streams are going to be on those channels. I have got to sleep at some point. I think I do.
Yeah, but while we're streaming, we'll bring the camera in there so you can see how this guy sleeps.
No.
Okay?
I'm going to have my
He
hat
won't
on
even
still.
know it. I bet you he sleeps in that hat.
Dude, I am a very sound sleeper, so I'm going to have to...
You better not fall asleep
I'm
with
be
Mythic
careful.
Squad around, dude. We got Sharpies.
Oh, man. That's scary.
No, we'll leave you alone.
Let's see.
Get it!
Can't wait to hear about Grady at the conference.
Damn it! Oh, are you kidding me?
So some of the guys are watching.
Sorry, football.
Some of the guys are watching
It is
the team.
Sunday in America, by the way. I'm sorry.
It's a game over.
Dang it.
Let's see. One says Zabu would be the one for good hero, or what would this be a good hero for the Fight Club? And list the number 16,636.
I can't look it up right now because
We can't look it up, but he's asking Zabu, so Zabu could probably check it out for him.
yeah, Sabu is in the know. He's a good alpha master. I love Sabu.
Sanjuro's here giving us smiles all day.
Sergio. I have to shout your name, by the way, every time I say it. Sergio.
Tune Fed with the jokes again. He'll be out like a rock for sure. So when I had first come up with the handle of rock many decades ago now, it was just we didn't have pictures on the internet back then like we do now. And so I had a lot of text-based, funny, punny type of things. So it was things like Rock Around the Clock, Rocky Road,
Rock your socks off.
Rocky Like a Hurricane, all this kind of stuff when I would come in and say hello to the chat room and this kind of stuff. So it was fun, yeah. But that's a good one. Out like a rock for sure. Absolutely.
My name has been my fantasy football name for over a decade.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You want to know what's funny? Is if you guys ever gamed with me on PlayStation or Xbox or anything like that, I moved to Kansas like 15 years ago, and my brother was such a sweetheart. He's like, here, you can have my PlayStation that I just bought. I know you'll be bored over there. I was like, cool, thanks, man. I never changed the gamer tag, so literally, you guys all think that Mosh slays. He doesn't. It's really me. The Beat has played as the Mosh on PlayStation for 15 years.
Wow.
So there's a little nugget for you.
Man, we are getting alpha today.
Yeah, all those clips of him slaying people. That's me.
See, Skiller says maybe gold pets will enhance all of those 1-star pets.
Now you're just dreaming, Skiller.
Right?
Maybe they boost him a half star or something.
TuneFed is chiming in on Juan Zabuto's pet. It says that's
Sorry,
our
just did it, damn it.
hero. It says it's good.
Did you say that looked good? That-
Yeah.
So DFK Fight Club. Oh wait, I wonder have they introduced a new skill for matching class subclass
Yes.
alike? They
Yeah.
did do that too.
So if you are matching primary and subclass, there is a new skill that you get for your third skill that nobody else has.
See, that's cool.
That is cool.
But don't discount your heroes that don't have matching either, because there's some builds that you can make too.
Yeah.
Imagine a Dread Knight, Dark Knight, or Berserker with a Priest or something with a heals subclass. That right there is a meaty, spongy 10, 15 that can stay alive and just heal through all the damage and just stand in front. Okay, guys?
Yeah, there's an incredible amount of complexity and strategy with Fight Club that really, to be honest, almost more than I want to do.
Well, listen, until
Some people love it, right? Some people are gonna love
listen, that's how I felt at first too. I was like, no, this is too much. I don't think I'll be able to catch on. I don't know, blah blah blah. But it's one of those things. The more you participate, your brain's just gonna go there. If your brain's anything like my brain, it's gonna go there. You're like, oh man, I left too many cards off the table here. You know, and you'll see it because these fools will do some crazy shit to you in that game, and you're like, what? And then they tell you it's because he had this skill because of his subclass and blah blah blah. So there's a ton of cool stuff you can do in there. It's really fun, and it can seem kind of daunting if you're new, especially if you get matched up against Porian and all those guys. But
I'm getting a little better every time I'm doing it, and I am enjoying myself more every time they're doing tournaments and
you guys
stuff as
just
well.
play Mythic Squad. We always get our ass kicked in DFK Fight Club, and we'll do tons for your confidence and have fun doing it too.
Yeah, that's the one thing about DFK Fight Club versus the regular game is there's not going to be one-to-one parry pan over because
Come over here.
it doesn't have.
Sit over here.
It doesn't have. What's it called?
We
So
got
like it doesn't
Starbucks.
take into account that it's a. What's it called? It doesn't take into account that the transcendent stats. So like I've got a hero that would mollywop and just
Yeah,
about
it
everything.
hasn't gone into the abilities yet for DFK Fight Club.
Yeah.
And I heard that they were planning on incorporating it soon. Though.
Yeah,
Streaming 3 hours?
Yeah, or just on this stream.
that's
hell,
short for
I've been
Rob.
streaming
Yeah.
all day long. I've been streaming since like 5 a.m. It's just been off and on.
Stream in the airport too.
Yeah, I mean, I lose stream every now and then because I've got to do something with my phone. But other than that, it's been straight stream all day.
Shoot.
Love it.
Shoot.
What are you doing?
Stuck in something. I noticed
Uh-oh.
on the stream.
Uh-oh.
It's just sad.
Starbuck in the house, tune
Did you
fed.
notice how many ants were around here
Oh
in
my
Florida?
God,
Holy
yeah.
moly.
We were sleeping on park benches like transients.
Oh, Starbuck, you have a fan club. We got all people, Skiller saying Starbuck and hands up, and Tune
Love you
Fed is in
guys.
here, and everybody.
Tune Fed, Skiller.
55. I love Skiller and Tune Fed. What's up, Kika Chang? Zabu, my man.
Sabu, Tune Fed. You put it in the middleweight, yeah, for that hero that y'all were talking about just a minute ago. No current tourney for a minute. Yeah, it is true. No current, but just one's coming soon.
Are they picking up this sound in the background?
Maybe slightly, yeah.
We can turn this TV down.
Yeah.
That's good.
Y'all hearing the ball game in the background, guys? We need to put some.
Save one of those for your niece.
We need to put some nice DFK. I don't know how these guys feel about DFK music for 12 hours a day, though.
I can't do that.
See?
I love it. I
Maybe
can't do
if
it.
you like had a metal version of it. Or
I want to
something.
learn how to get the dark
Here,
summoning launch.
let's back this up a little bit more. We've got more Mythic Squad in the house, guys.
We need some death metal DFK music or something.
We can back this up a little bit more.
Yeah, let's do it.
We can even do some K-pop. K-pop.
Turn that upside down.
music.
We've got to make sure we got rock in
Oh,
there.
no. You got plenty. Turn it more towards you.
Like
There,
that?
there we go. That's good.
Right there?
Well, you don't have to too high.
They've been seeing my face all day. It's okay if I'm just right there at the edge.
It seems kind of sketch, man.
It's Starbucks, man, all the way.
Yeah. So if he spikes it off
The whole tripod thing can raise up if we don't necessarily have to put it on that little.
Oh, okay. Wow. Ta-da.
There it is.
the rock's not even in it.
There he is.
There I am. Nice.
Hit shots.
There
What's
we
up,
go.
guys?
We got Mythic Squad here in
Mythic
the
Squad
house.
in the house. I'm gonna look at the chat on my phone.
Absolutely.
I gotta make an S. It goes like Mythic Squad.
Oh yeah, that would
Nice.
be cool.
No, I'm
A
trying
little
to
gang symbols.
I'm trying to ditch the S for logos. That's why Mythic Squad logo is just an M. Because I figured MS wasn't the way to go.
What am I doing?
Wait for a couple more hours. We'll get Grady in here as well. We'll just dogpile on top of each other.
He's not getting in until 2
Super
a.m.
bullish, they're saying.
Super
Absolutely.
bullish. That's right, baby.
Grady won't be until 2:05.
Yeah, he gets in very late.
So I'm thinking I set an alarm for 2:20. Somebody just needs to go to.
Open it up. Yeah.
Were you able to get a second key?
Oh, man. So I need. The problem with me streaming. So when is Mythic Squad going to stream?
Probably
Well,
tomorrow.
I
Mythic
need
Squad
to-
was wiped out. I literally just erased
That's
myself
fine.
for 5
I
hours.
need the
No
internet,
pressure.
so
Try to
we're-
We
get
had
back,
something
but we
planned to
might
stream.
stream later tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
We can, but we didn't plan on it. We normally have some sort of at least a soft.
Yeah, we gotta hop on here. And say
Part of the issue with me
all day
is I can't do anything else on my phone. As soon as I move out of this screen, screen's gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you bring your laptop?
I did not. I was going to, but it had some problems. So I guess what I'm getting at is there's a few things on my list of things to do, like when this stream does stop. One of the things is checking on the keys. I did send the guy a message asking him if we could get some more keys. I have not heard a reply yet.
What happened?
We might have a reply that I just haven't seen yet.
Well,
So-
shit.
Yeah.
Get your goddamn shit together.
Whale shit. Whale shit.
So I could
Oh,
stop the
shit.
stream and see, but I mean, these guys, we got people in chat that want
3 hour
content.
faithful.
Yeah. And I don't have to be the one to stream. That's what I'm getting at here. Mythic Squad.
No,
that is
we
true.
are definitely gonna stream. We got some summons lined up, and we'll do some fun stuff for sure.
Hey, for more exclusive content, make sure you follow the Mythic Squad OnlyFans.
Oh
They
my
have
goodness.
exclusively feet pics.
Whoa.
Yeah, Zabu. My potatoes for you.
Half or scantily clad bloaters.
Yeah.
Got a scantily clad bloaters.
Hey, that's my one thing for second best ad. I think that the loader for the actual
What's
item
it
in the
up?
inventory should have big lips like all the other loaders. Like, why does it look different?
Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It should at least be consistent.
Sergeant Filthy McNasty is
Watson,
in the house. What's
man.
up, dog?
Yeah, we got lots of people in the house.
Dude, I think.
You guys, instead of listening to Christmas music, we're listening to the stream.
Yeah, I should probably get up here and read some of the chat stuff for y'all. It's a little hard for me to see it from back there.
So are you watching this? Are you watching this stream?
I have the chat right here if you
Yeah,
want.
cool. That's how I.
Win
see it.
DFK fan, only fans.
Rock could comment as Mosh.
Oh yeah, I can comment as well. Oh my god,
Say it don't matter.
got his stuff now. Let's see. Instead of listening to music, the Christmas music. Yep. Let's see. Win X-Bloater. You guys should ask the team about MIM to DFK chain and CB2.
Oh, dude, that's actually a good idea. We should actually start writing down.
Yeah, send some
Questions.
questions in through the
Yeah.
comments. Do you
Yeah,
have-
send
tell
some
him.
questions.
Tell him.
Oh, what?
We'll try
Did
to
you
talk
see
to the
that?
devs.
Yeah,
Whatever
we.
questions
Yeah,
they
if y'all
got.
want to get a couple of questions together, it's already on the box. TuneFed says.
No, they were already one.
Sorry, we're distracted by football, guys.
Charge your phone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're down to 15% now, and I can read it off of there from here.
Because I slept on a pill, that's why.
I can read it off of there from here.
Oops.
Uh
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
That's a boomer fella right there.
He's not a boomer. I don't know why you guys say
I
that.
guess he acts like one.
oh. All right, guys.
No, he doesn't.
Would be another stable coin for Crystal Veil. TuneFed says.
Yeah, it's 60,
Yeah.
70 something.
Yeah, not even close.
I heard some people talking about bloater coin or bloaters being a stable coin too. I'm like,
So
That'd be hilarious.
that would be funny.
That would be funny. Oh, man.
You know what I just
I feel like a
realized?
human
We
again,
haven't
though.
gotten any ragweed in a long time.
Oh.
I wonder what we're gonna use ragweed for. Obviously for feeding pets.
So feeding pets. I mean, what are we going to feed the pets?
We're going to get them stoned,
Ragweed and
man, on
bloaters.
ragweed.
Well, now I was telling Beav about this a little earlier. Bullen specifically said bloaters are the only NFT that will never have a value in
It's
DFK.
like the meme item, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
It's like the meme item.
that's what that. Now that's what he said.
Now I could cause there to be value with that DFK Sportsbook.
Any of us could, right? But
Or what if you can't get bloaters anymore?
Yeah, you can't trade them. It's just like
Yeah.
it's stuck with whoever.
No, you can still trade them, but we could sell them.
They
Guys,
should, they
we
should
can turn them into their
there's
own
some
way
items
to
up
get
that
away
you can
from-
buy with them.
Watch
godly
bloaters
amount of
become a
bloaters or
Dogecoin.
something like that, you know what I mean?
You know, it'd be cool if you could eventually, like, if bloaters could be like, I don't know, that'd be a cool item for a hat. You know what I mean? The exclusive
Like that hat?
Yeah,
To
dude.
make jewelry.
But no, like an actual bloater though.
Oh,
like it's-
bloater.
You put it on your head.
Who has music
Who's
going
got
on?
music going on?
Oh, I do.
So, guys,
Why?
do y'all know that?
Because I clicked the play button and it started playing music.
Do y'all know that tomorrow at noontime here in Florida is official bloater day?
No,
Y'all know that?
I didn't.
It is official bloater day.
Hopefully I get a bloater stuffy. I need one.
So
I hope I get some sort of swag.
I guess
If Bolan's
Maybe
watching,
Miami.
he said there would be a ton of merch here.
Bolon,
So-
Mythic merch, Bolon.
Cynthia and
That's
Pumpkin's
what I wanna figure out
website
is-
has that the countdown for National Bloater Day, and it's
I didn't know
tomorrow
that.
At noon.
at noon.
I'm down.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do for it.
Perfect.
Walking around like this.
Wiggly's already got the beating.
1128. Is that what? 1128? That's when bloater day.
I guess so.
Alright.
Yeah. Is that a good number for Bloater Day?
So it's stardom on the number.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Get him started.
Oh, based on the agricultural blah 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 blah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The con, you know.
The tetrahedron hexadromical Andromeda.
I think it comes out to 71. Which is pretty.
42.
That's the answer to life.
Are
It
we
is.
still playing?
Yeah, we're in
24 hours in a day. As opposed to
Alright, so guys in chat,
Something else.
tomorrow is National Bloater Day. It's on Cynthia and Pumpkin's webpage. What do we do? How do we celebrate National Bloater Day? How do we celebrate National
I
Bloater
think
Day?
we have to eat some.
We eat sushi.
We eat sushi.
Yeah.
Get
Except
bloated.
for I don't want sushi.
Time to get bloated.
So it might as well be pizza.
Yeah.
Bloater
I've been
pizza day?
celebrating Bloater Day.
Yeah, you have to turn to the actual game for overtime.
Because
Yeah.
you can't.
This is sling. It's only red zone.
See, TuneFit says 100%. If we're in Twitch, I would I'd be spamming Illuminati emotes right now. So there's a theory Zebu puts out. This has been the longest 2% on my phone. Oh no, it's not it. The thing was Bloater Day on the first day of the Miami. That is a bloater theory confirmed. Yeah, something about it was always planned for be first day in Miami. So apparently, some people were figuring out like when the first bloater was. What was that? Like mentioned or talked about? And so it was. It was last year at this time.
Oh shit! I want to get
100%
wet.
like this.
Okay, well then this is nothing. This is just my arm on your arm.
I don't know how I'm going to pass this.
It's ineffective.
Lotec says he's eating sushi.
Uh,
That's early.
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
so we do have the Green Bay versus Philly on.
Really?
When is that?
That's Sunday night football.
Okay. Well, that's good news.
5:30.
But I can't finish the Seahawks game.
Boo.
Well,
All right, guys. Let's see what we
let's go
got.
get our.
I think we're about to go to the store.
Yeah.
So this new battery pack is definitely powering up my phone
While you're talking.
while I'm streaming.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's nice. That's really good.
That's the one thing I forgot is I've got 10 battery packs for this.
Oh my goodness. I had to go out and buy this new one. But yeah, I mean, if I got some killer battery packs and you need
Oh,
one,
I don't need one. I'll be fine. I've got a S22 Ultra. I can stream on battery saving. Will last me a couple- at least a
are
day.
you planning to do a lot of streaming at the convention?
Not the whole time. When we meet with Dreamer and Sunbear, yes.
Yeah.
If they allow it. I mean, if it's got a closed door and I've just got to write down everything like a madman, I will. We're still setting up our Mythic Squad site, but I want to find someone that can develop shit.
We were just talking with Rock about that.
I don't know. It's just lost me.
Oh, interesting.
Seeing if he wants
Yeah,
to
we still
help us
got
out
a
with
few
it.
people, but yeah, we did lose connectivity there for a moment. Looks like we're back, but see, the live says we've only been there for 5 minutes now.
Uh-oh.
And of course, we've been there for all day long, just about. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if you guys have questions that you want us to ask them. Make sure you tell us. Put it in the comments. If there's one thing that you just love to know from Dreamer or Sunbear or anybody that's going to be present tomorrow, let us know. We'd love to ask them, and we'll be sure to give you credit for the question if we can.
Yeah, and I would say don't really put it in the comments here right now, because I don't think any of us are writing down those questions. Instead, send it to Starbuck or Mosh or me in a private Discord message, so we will see those tonight, and then we can write them down and add them to a list.
Yeah, Discord Rock 808 number 001 and Starbuck number 001. Or
Oh, you're Starbuck 0001 also?
yeah,
Awesome. Very good. You got to have the 001s.
yeah. It's like your own Gen Zero.
That's exactly right.
Hey.
Did you change yours, Wiggly?
Mine's just Wiggly DeFi Kingdoms. What are we talking about?
Discord. There's a 4-digit number at the end of your Discord handle.
Oh, you guys just changed it to 0001.
I'll show you later.
You have to pay a little something to be able to do that, but it's a small amount. And
Alright, that's funny. Yeah, I like it.
I think it's worth it because it sets you apart
Yeah, be your own Gen
from
Z.
all the other Wigglies out there.
That's right, man.
Yeah, so many Wigglies.
That's right, man. I'm the Wigglies.
Are you cold?
Of them all.
You're a little chilled, huh?
Well,
He's
it's
ripping his
going to
shirt,
be
man.
freezing in that store. We won't be walking up.
Oh, it might be. All right, guys. So I think we're just about to go to Whole Foods, and we're about to get some more stuff. I think most everybody's in agreement that we need some more food in this house.
Some alcohol, probably.
There's
So-
some chicken that ended up being fair game, but not
Not
never-
100% sold on,
Yeah, other
You mean
people's chicken.
but it is still sealed.
It is sealed.
What's wrong with it?
A can opener.
Josh,
Yes.
that's like
Who is that?
100%
Tune
perfect.
Fed coming in with the win again,
What's
keeping
wrong?
me on top
It
of
was here
things.
from the last people.
What's a can opener?
So
from today.
we're missing a can opener here. I bought some beans that I wanted to be mixing into my food that I was making tonight, and there's no can opener here at all. So
Yeah,
I need to buy a can
no, we
opener.
looked everywhere.
We need to buy a dish rag or a dish scrubber thing.
heck?
And so I did, but
We
I'd
need
rather
like a
use-
sponge or
yeah.
like a
You
something.
just cut up one of the towels in multiple little rags.
There you go.
Let's get ready to roll out down.
All right, guys, I'm taking y'all with me, so we're just gonna do live streaming the whole way.
Excuse me.
I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. We're gonna be right here. Because I'm sure y'all want more stream stuff, don't you?
God, I feel like I got water in my ear.
Oops. Let's just put this down here, down there.
Man, it's gonna be crazy, man.
I need my greens.
A year from now, dude. Can't even imagine.
A year from now for
Just where we,
your crypto rewards.
I'm talking more where Mythic Squad goes. I'm really excited to see this brand be built on. Cause dude, I wanna get into like real estate and like.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, it depends on how much we make through the NFTs, dude. There could be Airbnb, things like that. And imagine just like the Mythic Squad actually being like a business.
That would be very cool.
Make everything DeFi Kingdom fame. I love it.
TuneFed says, or Lotex says, road trip.
That's right.
Absolutely right. As a legendary rock stream. Yeah, so guys, I need to step off stream for just a minute while I stuff this into my pants here.
It's all right. I'm recording behind the scenes.
They're getting it on stream. Oh no! Can you see the reflection in the refrigerator?
I was just waiting for Penny to
All right.
It was a good bet. It was a good bet.
All right, guys, so I think I'm ready.
You picked him up literally the pick before me.
I guess we can do one more of these buttons. All right. So I think we are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so we have got, let's just check battery. We've got 37% battery on our phone, up from 15. So we're looking good. I've got a wallet. All right. So I need to make a list, guys.
Right towel, mine's the left towel. Right forward, make sure the towel. This is the right towel, and that's the left.
What else do I got in here? All right, guys, I need to make another list of some food to buy. What do we need? We need a can opener. Where's TuneFed? All right, TuneFed. We need a can opener.
Give me the list.
Yeah, I'm asking my chat. Where's that list, dude?
You need another habanero.
Oh yeah, I need another habanero. Absolutely. Can opener. 2 habaneros actually. Habaneros times 2, or maybe even times 3, guys. Maybe we'll do that. Alexa, add bloater soup to shopping list. Absolutely, I think. Let's see. Sergeant Filthy Manassi back in the house. Yes, sir. Win bloater B&B. Oh, yeah. Bloater. So, Wiggly. TuneFed in here chat says win bloater B&B. When you were talking about the Mythic Squad B&B stuff, or the thing that you were talking about a little earlier.
Airbnb?
Yeah.
Shoot, man. Once I can sell some NFTs for some good profit.
There you go.
Once we're liquidable.
Whole Foods gang. Absolutely.
That's right, brother.
Okay, so let's see what we got. Greens. That's right, low tech. Greens. Some kind of greens. Like I'm thinking spinach and probably peas. See if they have any Gen Zeros on discount. Oh yeah, let's check for some Gen Zeros. Gotta make sure to have some of that. 10 million bloater night stay. So TuneFed is suggesting that you have your Airbnb set up where they pay in bloaters, like 10 million bloaters a night.
Shit, man.
Damn.
I like it.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to have
Crypto
bloater.
Grady is in the house. Hey, Crypto Grady, where are you at, man? Where are you at, Grady? We are here. Here, you want to say hello to the guys?
What's up?
Grady's in the house.
Josh, you blocking everything.
Yo, yo.
Woohoo!
What's up, Grady?
Grady.
What's up, Grady?
And of course, Wiggly's here too. So say hi to Wiggly.
What up, bro?
We're keeping him off stream a little bit, but he is here all the same. So Grady is not here with us yet, man. But Grady, where are you, man?
7, he's probably on his.
He says he's on the plane to Chicago layover. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine.
So he should be landing probably soon then. He's going to his layover?
I think he's waiting in the airport right now for his layover and then to Chicago. So, man, Grady, how many planes do you need to hop on to get here? Is this 3? Do you need 3 planes to get here?
Well, Chicago, I think that's a 3-hour flight. So that's going to put him at about 9. So I'm guessing he's probably landing and then having to jump on that one. I think.
I don't know. Grady, you're not in the air right now, are you? I don't think you can text from in the air. I'd be a little surprised. Maybe
Well,
you
it
could.
depends on, I know some of them actually have service up there. We might.
All right, so Grady, you're still planning to be here at 2 a.m. We know that. You're going to have to send us a message to our group and I think you know that too, but I just want to verify. You're gonna have to send a message to our Discord group, just letting us know when you're on the way. But we're planning to go down and let you in the building sometime about 2:20 is our plan. We're definitely gonna have some people that are awake.
Yeah, do we know what time we have to be there tomorrow? What time does that start?
I did ask Bolin, and I don't know if
word
I've gotten
back?
an answer. Like I said, I can't do anything else when I'm streaming, but I did ask, so we should
Perfect.
hopefully have an answer once the stream ends and I check.
We check it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so we have got on the list for Whole Foods, can opener, habaneros, some green stuff. There was a few other things that I wanted to get also. Can't wait to get there, Grady says. Yeah, Grady, we have been talking about you off and on all day. Made an Indian dish with habanero, crab, and okra once. Oh, Eric's there here. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Panga Panga says alcohol. Yeah, I think some of the guys are down. Oh, dish soap. Yes, low tech. Woo, low tech. You're saving the day. Dish soap.
You didn't have to add alcohol to that list. I was going to get some of that.
Already going to get some, right? Dish soap and a dish rag type of a thing. Dish scrubber. Dish soap, dish rag, sponge, all that kind of stuff. Right. So Crypto Grady says, my plane lands in Miami at 2 a.m. Yeah. I go to Chicago, then to Miami. That's right.
I think that's the best part, man.
All right, Grady, we got you. Just about to leave. Good luck, man, on that flight. We're going to be here. We're waiting for you. We're planning on doing streams probably all night long. So Starbuck and Mosh and all them took a big nap after their crazy flight situation. So they've just come off of a big sleep schedule. They're probably going to be up all night. I've been up since 3 a.m., so I'm probably going to get some sleep here in a couple hours. Don't worry about waking me up whether you do or not. I'm a really heavy sleeper, but if you do wake me up, that's fine. I'll come and hang out with y'all for a little bit and say hi. All right, so we got dish soap, dish rag, can opener. Those are a couple of the biggest things. And then I needed some more green stuff, like maybe potatoes. Potatoes would be really nice. Man, I'm getting so much food. I'm not going to be able to eat all this food by the time we're only going to be here like 2 days. What are y'all talking about?
We're making fun of our friend. That's all.
I don't
Super inappropriate. Not ready
Yeah.
So Crypto Grady is just saying that he's about to take his flight to Chicago, and then from Chicago he comes down to here, and he'll be here at a little after 2 a.m.
They serve shots on the plane, Grady.
Chicago to Miami.
All right, well, holla.
Three planes to get him here.
Ridiculous.
From Missouri?
Grady is a trooper.
3 planes?
Yeah.
Even we only had one layover.
Hold on, he went 3 flights. How cheap is that flight?
Layover my ass.
Like, you're going with the bag.
I won't do a layover.
So Grady says Southwest, baby.
That's what I did too.
At least it's not
Want to get
scary.
away?
I don't like to be rushed.
Hey, here's the rest of the guys. Let's get a bit here. There they are.
Mythic Squad.
Mythic Squad in the house.
Bullish.
Wiggly's over here too.
Hi, guys. Always in the back.
He's over there.
Absolutely, guys.
All right.
All right, I think we're heading out. So, like I said, I'm taking y'all with us, whether Mythic Squad likes it or
I'm
not.
gonna make him get off at some point so that I can have internet.
You got the key fob. Can I see it?
Oh yeah, they are waiting on me to get.
But we don't want to interrupt the stream. That's my
I
shopping.
just want to see his key fob before we walk out.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got it.
where's the
I got
keypod?
it.
Woo,
You should
we're gonna
already
want
know
it.
that I'm on
Let me
top of
see.
this kind of stuff.
Let me see it.
Excuse me.
You guys ready? Oh, you good? Do you leave a phone up here or no?
All right, guys, let's see if I can telescope this thing a little bit further.
Hey, how do we lock this thing?
It is locked.
Is it locked? I think it's probably locked, or maybe not.
Try to use the key fob on it.
Yeah, see, it's a lot. That's how you work.
Okay. Good to know, because I was about to walk away, like it was a hotel room.
Starbucks brain saves the day again.
All right. Oh, man. So I've got some telescope things, but I didn't bring the L joint for it.
What's the L joint?
So,
So you can have
yeah,
it
so if I
all
telescope
ways.
it here, we don't want to look at the ceiling, we want an L joint. But I didn't bring it with me, so.
This,
All right,
by the way, this elevator right here, this is, yeah, all the other ones do.
Oh, sorry.
So, I got stuck on the roller one.
I'll do my best. Whatever they get.
I'm gonna do my best too. Trying to give everyone some stream time. It's like, ah. Uh-oh.
I had something up there.
Were you really?
No, it's just, he caught me on the street, and I just started going over.
Over to
Oh, I do not